This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test.
Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Supervillains Podcast. You already know it's the podcast where even if you're a superhero, you're a villain to someone. And we got a little ahead of ourselves for like the last few weeks, man. You know, you get excited when you get to the milestones.
Mm-hmm.
But this is actually episode 42. We've been saying that we've been in the 50s.
We thought we was in the 50s.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got a little ahead of ourselves. So this is episode 52. If you haven't checked out the last episode, go back and check out episode 41, The Conversation. Check it out. It's a little short one, but we get into some good stuff on there too. I think y'all like it. So if you haven't checked it out, go listen to it on Spotify. Go look at the visual on YouTube, all that good stuff. But we back with another episode for y'all villains. We back in the lair, Super Villain Studios.
Yeah. Back, happy to be back.
Yeah,
But like
man.
I say, I like the energy here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the other location, it was nice change of scenery, and we might need to do that more.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling
change
that.
it.
I definitely was feeling that.
It's always good to be home though, but
Yeah.
and also too, back to what you were saying with the numbers. It's so crazy that we just jumped to the 50s because it's only 52 weeks in a year. So our 50th episode is actually our 1 year anniversary. Actually,
Oh, wow.
'Cause remember we missed 2 weeks.
All right.
So our very first episode last year came when we hit 50. Hey, we'll be on track for 1 year though.
Okay.
So hey, that 50th episode is something special
It's
though.
gonna be special, dog.
Because
Yeah.
we already done got down consistency.
Mm-hmm.
We got down. What was the second? What was
Growth.
So we growing a little bit. I feel like from listening to the podcast, we're definitely getting better with verbiage we used to have in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all the way out, but
Yeah,
it is
for
getting
sure.
a lot better.
You know, yeah, you gotta understand, bro. Even though we knocking them out, man, like we still babies in this thing. You know,
Yeah.
We definitely knocking them out, and we kept the first thing, which is consistency. We've been very consistent at what we've been doing, so that's definitely something to be proud of. And but we still babies at it, even though we've been consistent and we 42 episodes in. We still babies and we still learning as we go, man. And you know, once we really figure it out, it's gonna be a problem out here, bro.
Yeah,
These
because
podcast
we
streets.
still gotta find that sweet spot. Because last week's episode, even though we ended a little short, I feel like the hour and a half mark.
Yeah.
That might be our sweet spot.
Yeah, it was definitely good. The only thing I hated about it is that I felt like we end right when we was like going into a topic that had some little heat on it that we could have expounded on a little more. But that's a good spot, you know, for now. Like I say, I definitely don't mind kicking it and chatting when it makes sense.
Yeah.
Which most of the times it does. But like for listening purposes, you know, we might have to, you know, chop it down a little bit more if we can. But if not, you know, we'll keep it rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like you said, if it makes sense, I don't mind going the extra mile because usually when we talk, we have something to talk about.
Yeah. We have great conversations, man.
And we even working out, iron out our processes when we rambling. So we kind of know when we at the end. So I ain't gonna lie, though. I'm excited, though. That 1 year anniversary means a lot to me.
Yeah. We definitely. I know every time we said when we get to some milestone, we gotta do something special, but. We definitely got to do something special for the 1 year anniversary, because I mean to be doing this that long, and it definitely takes a lot of dedication. Let me tell you something about why dedication and consistency is so important, because it takes a lot to have it, even when you're in a position where you can sacrifice time to give to something in order to make it grow. I seen a clip of T.I. talking about why he stopped doing Expeditiously. A lot of people think it probably had to do with whatever situation he had going on. We don't have to get into that, but it was more so like he just didn't see no reason to do it because there wasn't no money coming in. You know, like with podcasting, it's always a grind in order to get to the money a lot of times. And for him, it just wasn't making sense. Now, you're talking about somebody that's been a superstar versus a lot of times what we see people in these podcast spaces, they're people that the podcast becomes the biggest thing that they're doing in their career at the time, versus with somebody like T.I. who tens of millions in.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if it's only bringing me in, let's just say a couple hundred to thousands, here and there, I ain't really finna put that much effort into it. He was like, he liked the conversations that he got from it, but it just didn't make sense for him, because the dollars wasn't adding up for him.
That's funny, simply because I think he didn't see, to me, and I hate when I do this though, when I think about a subject but I gotta go dive deeper into it. But for me, I think that we're gonna eventually pop, right? But I don't think we're gonna pop just because I'm me. I think when I listen to other podcasts, like On Your Leisure, they got their lane. I think we talk about issues or things that come up that are like completely random. So I think like our audience is a little different from everybody else's, because we're not on no ghetto talking about women and stuff, or we ain't trying to give men life skills on how to treat what's name. We just we fathers trying to figure it out.
Our audience, I feel like our audience is balanced people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Balanced people who, I'm trying to get better. I'm good at a few things, but I'm trying to get better here. I like a few things over here. I like a few things over here. I agree with a few things over here, but I don't agree with that. It's balanced people and just trying to find the right ways to do things.
And for me, and this is why you will always hear me say, and it's so crazy because somebody once basically said, bro, you always talk about yourself. Because I always say my point of view, my. Well, the reason why I say that is because I don't want nobody to get it confused. Just because I see something one way, don't mean you have to.
Right.
I understand, and that's why I think when a dude was attacking me about like, bro, it's always you. It's always my. And what he didn't realize is
he looking at his surface.
Yeah, he didn't realize the reason I'm saying that is because, bro, I don't want my feelings to get confused with anybody else.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm right. It's just what I feel.
Exactly. So with me, it's always me, and I make that a point. What's named that? Hey, look, I may be wrong.
I think I do that a lot more too. Because I think because of this podcast, I definitely get into a lot more conversations and versus. Me, I'm chilled, man. But I've been able to kind of navigate within a lot more conversations and really give my opinions and feel comfortable giving them. Yeah. Because of us just sitting down and having dialogue every week, for up to almost 3 hours every time we sit down. And so it's made me a lot more comfortable in the space of conversation. But consistency. So in order to, and I know we not coming from where T.I. was coming from, but like, sometimes it's hard to have consistency at something,
right,
when it doesn't make sense. I would say even for us, I think we do this because we love it and we're interested in the space, because there's definitely people that have started podcasts and they've done it. Like we basically done this we've done 42 episodes, and I can say definitely it's out. We definitely want it to grow, and we definitely want this to be big. But we could definitely say we doing this out of the love and just having conversation for sure at this moment, because we're 42 episodes in and we look forward to having these conversations every week. Like we said in previous episodes, this is kind of like therapy. And like I say, I know for sure, just looking at conversations that I've had previously and recently, that it's made me better in conversation, made me more open. And
have certain conversations.
more open and willing to have conversations, and just get in there and just give it up, give what I think. It's kind of made me notice, like, it's so crazy, man. Like, just a few different things just happened recently. Like I had to find like a new braider because my girl who be hooking me up, man, she been falling off, man. Be like, yeah, I got you, and then don't come through, know. And like I say, I can't, if I don't get it, I'm gonna eventually cut it off. So like the next step is just to get it dreaded, so I don't have to.
Hey, look,
worry about
join the club, dog.
Yeah, it's coming. But so my cousin, shout out to T. I probably want to get her on the pod one day because she she got a lot of interesting takes on religion and stuff like that. And I'm half Haitian. She's fully Haitian.
Okay.
So with Haitian people, very religious and very into their culture and what they believe. Mm-hmm. And just having a conversation with her. I won't go into exactly what because if we do have her on, I want her to really dive into that. But we've been knowing each other forever, and we never really had a conversation as deep as we had.
Oh, really?
That day, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting down getting braided up, and because I've kind of known her to kind of just be chill too, but just things that she's been through in life, and now really being able to step outside of the beliefs that are bestowed upon you and start to have your own opinion about things. Like she has a lot to say. Gotcha. So when we sitting there talking, and she probably was kind of maybe just as surprised as I was of how we going back and forth. I'm like, okay, so what make you feel this way? All right, boom, 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 boom. She having, just to see what she think about things, and as much as she was talking, I can tell you for sure if this was me maybe like a year before we started doing this podcast, I don't know how much conversation I would have been giving her like that, but we had a good back and forth, and I definitely think just within that hour span, outside of just knowing that we family, we got love for each other, we got family in common, we probably got to know each other a lot more within that hour than we known each other. Well, I say 20 to 25, 20 years, So it's crazy.
And like you say, it's like therapy, because one of the main reasons why I enjoy this is because anybody who know me know I'm a talker. Like, I don't mind having a conversation. Now, my problem is I won't say feeling comfortable to talk. It's why do I need to talk to certain people? So like in some settings, if I feel like I don't need to talk, I'm not gonna talk. Like a lot of people used to always be like, "Bro, he is so quiet," and then people be like,
"You don't know him,
or he must just don't mess with you because this man talk all the time." But when I get around certain people, bro, if they ain't nothing to talk about, I ain't one of the people.
Right,
yada.
For sure, yeah.
But for me is a lot of people think I'm a contrarian, right? They think that I oppose stuff just to oppose it.
Right.
Like, for instance, I was one of the first people, I'm pretty sure I was one of the first people that you ever heard that say, black, saying, bro, shit, I'd rather have Trump than Biden. Shit, I'd rather either I know than either I don't.
Right.
I know a lot of people look at me and they be like, bro, you the black sheep because you always thinking. But for me, it's that two things. Number one, just because I say something, I know that I don't have to be right.
Right.
I just want to have the conversation. And people take the conversation and they make it an argument.
Right.
So a lot of people always tell me like, bro, I don't feel like arguing with you. When I have to tell you know how many times I tell my wife, my mom, my homeboys, like, bro, I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to have dialogue. And with you, it's not like I'm being combative.
Right.
It's like, oh, I never looked at it that point of view. And then I expel upon that. And then you tell me your point of view.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like this is therapy for me because outside of this, people think that I'm just pulling shit out of my ass.
Yeah.
Because it's so different. Because a lot of people don't think.
Yeah, it's because people, when you bring different thoughts to the table, people look at it crazy. People get offended. Like I said, people get combative, in which that's okay in certain instances. If you're having this dialogue and you're going back and forth, because sometimes it gets to a boil when you're having conversations sometimes. But like people just can't fathom a lot of times people having different opinions, or can't believe that people have these things.
And especially if you're from a same place.
Yeah.
So when people look at me and see what I look like, they already got an idea of what I'm supposed to think.
Yeah.
So even if I voted for Trump and look like this, people will be like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
Even though I'm not saying I did vote for him, I didn't. But I'm just saying if I did, but I will tell you this. But when I was in that booth, I was sweating. I was in that booth.
But yeah,
and that's like,
that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? To try to figure it out, man. It's okay, dog.
And I think with T.I., to me, if you ask me, where I think expeditiously, it didn't necessarily go wrong, but where it could have went, is to me, he was talking to too many people who think like he think.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have talked, like, for instance, when him and Candace Owens had that debate.
That would have been a good sit down.
Bro, if you had that sit down.
Very good sit down.
Because, let's be honest, bro, T.I. implies them brothers are engulfed in the hood and talk better than half of the English teachers I don't have.
Yeah, two educated dudes, bro, for real.
So my whole thing is,
please, and don't be fooled. I know a lot of people came to No Plies with the stuff he do on social media.
Oh, the antics.
But even within that, when it comes time to, like, when we get to voting and stuff like that, you see a whole different Plies during that time. Yeah. So don't get it twisted with them brothers, man.
Yeah. So my whole thing is they just have to be willing to have the right conversations.
Yeah.
Because, like, before we got on the pod today, looking at the lineup that Joe Rogan had on his 5 previous podcasts.
Yeah.
Those ain't people. Who the hell gonna have a guru on their damn podcast? Who would think that Joe Rogan would have a guru? Well, people besides the people who listen to him.
Yeah, true. But I would say that's kind of like comes with the audience that Joe has come to cultivate too, though.
Yeah. To
where I think like Candace Owens, that's definitely could be in T.I. wheelhouse for sure. You know, and I mean, he had Alex Jones on. You know what I'm saying?
Alex Jones was his name too.
So like it was, he could have. I feel like just time.
But it's the
thing. I think I can tell you for sure. T.I. definitely was like, man, I don't feel like reading no goddamn what you call them? Damn, when you reading when you got like a not a sponsor, but.
Oh, them ads?
Yeah. I know he's like, bro, I got too much money to be reading ads. Like, bro, I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
you know what's so funny is, though? This is the funny thing about that. Is number one, you pre-record them.
Yeah.
Just hit a button, so you only got to say it one time.
True.
And then number two, the funny thing is with the Alex Jones thing, is Alex Jones was a good guest for him, for me. Because it was like, bro, T.I. is talking to Alex Jones.
Yeah.
But it's the thing. How many black people know Alex Jones?
True.
How many people knew Alex Jones to know that he's a quote unquote villain or something, or whatever you make you think he is, a controversial person to go listen? Because to a lot of people, if I go ask my mom who's Alex Jones, she ain't gonna know that he's a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
That didn't believe that Sandy Hook really happened.
Yeah. But see, like I feel like he just didn't give it enough time, man. Like he wasn't even potting for like a year, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and like I definitely. You know, I enjoyed the conversations that he had with some of the people that I seen him on there sitting with. It just, he didn't give it enough time, bro. It's like, if you thought the millions was just going to come in.
Oh, you're not, yeah.
Like, then, like, you definitely, and it tells me that you kind of got into it for the wrong reasons. Because you have access to a certain amount of people that you know going to come sit down with you because they rock with you. You know, like, I definitely enjoy, like, 21 Savage is one of my favorite people. But, like, so it's going to be hard pressed for if he sits down and talk with somebody for me not to like it. Yeah. I can't even tell you why I like bro, but I really like bro. And he had that was a dope conversation seeing them talk with people with 21.
But the reason why you probably like 21, knowing you, the reason you like him is because he's not anything what you perceive him as. And I think you probably get a kick out of that. Cause nigga got golds, he got wicks that look crazy. And he look like a little rat. He got a tattoo on his face of a sword, and he be talking crazy. But when you sit down and have a conversation with him, it's like,
I think the main thing about 21 is just I've admired seeing the growth over the years of him in his persona and his and lyrically as well too. But like in him as a person to being willing to be like, okay, I'm from here. But like, okay, I can take it here. I can, you know what I'm saying? And then too, I like that I like when niggas be on that hood shit sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? It'd be funny. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But it's definitely, I really admire the growth in bruh, and just seeing him take what people tell him and apply it.
Yeah.
To get better. You definitely see that he listens. When you getting around people like J. Cole who taking, well, J. Cole got you interviewing him in his documentary. Like 21 asking the questions in the J. Cole documentary.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you know, yeah. So I'm like, and when I see stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, this brother growing, man.
Yeah.
So like, you know, it's just, you know, like I really like what he doing. But like him and T.I., they had a good conversation.
Well, I feel like T.I., to me, the best conversations are when people are outside of your culture and you bring them in yours. Mm-hmm. That's why, to me, I enjoy interviews of people who are ingrained in my everyday life.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I don't know T.I., but I feel like I grew up on T.I. T.I. is a part of my upbringing. Mm-hmm. Like T.I. So would I like to see a T.I. interview? Sure, but I don't want to see it on the Breakfast Club anymore because I've seen it already.
Yeah.
What more can he say? But if he went and sat down with Piers Morgan, right? Mm-hmm. Piers Morgan asked him some questions that I know I ain't never heard.
Yeah.
I know for a fact.
For sure, yeah.
And I'm gonna be more intrigued by that one because shoot, who knows? Piers Morgan might say some shit and might correct him on an experience that we have that he don't know about. Mm-hmm. What is he gonna tell Charlamagne that I don't know?
Yeah. No,
So
I feel you.
my whole thing is I'm all about having conversations that people don't want to have. Mm-hmm. That's me. That's all. That's why. That's why. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this turned into a guest-based show, and it's just me and you and another person. Yeah. Or you know, not every time, but I want.
We definitely because there's definitely room for that to do that every now and then, and especially if it goes to the point where we, a lot of pods they're doing like 2 episodes a week. Mm-hmm. A lot of people shooting pre-recorded episodes where they're just shooting, knocking them out, and then just releasing them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely room for that, man.
Cause one of my I used to do stereo before we got on this. My one of my most memorable interviews or whatever you call it, like stereo sessions that I had with a person. I forgot this girl name, but she was a sex worker, and she was like, "You just ask me anything. I don't care. I'll tell you anything."
Yeah.
Like she told me down to her experience, how she done got thrown from a window, how she never been raped. She got on meth for a time. She was on meth. Mm-hmm. Like she told me her whole experience, like how she got to this, how she did this, how does how it works, like who she works for, because of course she said she worked with a pimp. Why it's better to have a pimp instead of being out there by yourself. Right. Why a pimps could be abusive, but you still don't want to. Like she went over everything. Mm. And the crazy thing is the reason she felt comfortable is because I wasn't be like, you dirty whore. Yeah, you deserve to die. Like, bro, that's not my life. Yeah. Like how she got in her situation. Mm-hmm. It's her situation. Yeah. Like had nothing to do with me. And I was just sitting there like, I'm curious. Did I judge it? Now, would I want my daughter to be a sex worker? Probably not. Probably not. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. With a capital H. Yeah. Hell no. But at the same time, I can't judge somebody for following situations that led them to where they at, right? Mm-hmm. Because I don't know, she could have been molested as a child. She could have got raped. There's a lot of things. She could have been sex trafficked, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I even asked my wife this crazy shit the other day. But I told her, I was like, babe, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm dead, right? I said, your kids are hungry. Hungry. Will you sell your body to get some food? And she said, well, nah, I could do any other job. I say you don't got time to find no job. They hungry. Nah, they ain't ate. They ain't ate in forever. Ever. And it's your last result. This is it. You only could sell your body and feed your kids or not. She be like, yeah, I do anything for my kids. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, what I'm saying is that, yeah, at the end of the day, of course, that was an unrealistic question anyway. Because being a sex worker is never gonna be your last resort. You can do so. You can literally stitch. I could have said, "Hey, would you go into Walmart and steal?" She know they can't stop her. She could have did that. Yeah. But I just threw that question out there to see, okay, a mother's love, basically.
Yeah.
So of course, I already knew the answer. My wife would do anything to make sure her kids are taken care of.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I said all that to say this: I don't know what the fuck she had to go through that put her into that lifestyle, and maybe she enjoys it now. So who am I to judge her? Because there's a lot of shit that I enjoy that niggas might be like, you like what, nigga?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
who am I to judge? I like shooting AK-47s. I got about what 3 MR what's not M.
I ain't gonna lie, that would be a good episode.
What
for the year anniversary? We go shoot.
We can do that too.
I mean, I ain't got no gun, so you might.
I got plenty.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I got plenty. But the thing is I like doing that. Like. Some people literally tell me all the time, bro, and they just start talking and they be like, yeah, no, I don't believe in having assault rifles, and assault rifles, they kill people and what's name. And I'm thinking to myself, what is the most dangerous gun in America that killed the most people? Easy, a 9mm.
Yeah.
9mm done killed more people than any AR-15.
Yeah.
And mind you, just like you say, AR-15 killed 15 people at one time.
Yeah.
And they still outnumber nine guns. So my whole thing is yeah, you could get rid of a gun, but it's only gonna make it more popular because people gonna want shit that they can't have.
Yeah, for sure.
Think of New York, they ain't supposed to have no guns.
Yeah.
Nigga shot the whole damn fucking train
station. Yeah.
How did that happen? Yeah. Now, I'm not one of those people that believe, bro, you know what stops a bad guy with a gun? A good guy with a gun. I don't believe that shit unless it's a cop. Because what's the chances? Now, we do see videos where somebody run up on the wrong person and get popped.
Yeah.
But how realistic is that scenario in everyday life?
Yeah.
Let's say somebody on the train had a gun. Well, the thing is in certain public places, you're not even supposed to have a gun. Like the baby, he wasn't supposed to have a gun in Walmart when he shot that dude.
Right.
Literally, I have a big old sticker that said no firearms in Walmart. So he wasn't supposed to have that there. That's private property. He can't do that. So in most places, you can't have a gun. So it's not like there's a person with a gun that just be like, hey, man, I know I'm supposed to do this, but I'm going to dinner with my gun, just in case.
Right.
But at the same time, dog, it's legal. Dog, you better look at your rights. Look at your Second Amendment. Rights to bear arms. But let's move on, dog. I just want to say that, like, basically, long story short, bro, everybody, the whole theme of our podcast, bro, you're gonna be a villain to somebody, dog.
Yeah.
No matter what. I don't care who you are. You could be Superman, Batman, damn fucking Iron Man. You could be any Spider-Man, whoever you want to be. Any superhero, supervillain, bro, somebody's going to hate you. Somebody gonna hate your guts for something. Yeah. So, nigga, just live your best life as long as you ain't hurting nobody. Hey, go out and do it up.
Yeah, man, for sure. But so you got anything on the docket you want to hit real quick, like get to?
Man, dog.
I guess I go.
Okay, I'll let you go, and then
So let me ask you. I'll pose it to you like this, and then I tell you. Unless you probably, if you have, then if you know about the story, then you can just go into it. But I'll pose it to you. So just say, what I'm saying, me and you, we just so happen to have a mutual friend. We all good with, what I'm saying, we go into business on something, and well, I don't even want to pose it like that. I'm just get straight to it, man. So I'm looking at this podcast with Joe Budden on there. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's gonna be funny to you. So I'm looking at it. Damn. I hate the.
It's so funny because I ain't seen no Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah. I think he just went on like a 2 podcast run. Let me get the podcast name. I want to always give.
Okay. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I haven't heard about things done died down with Joe since last thing Joe done did. Joe said that was crazy.
The BTS shit.
Oh yeah, that's the last thing I heard. BTS, and I'm thinking to myself, dog, why the hell And that's Joe just saying shit just to say shit.
Yeah. And then that shit got, But it's the podcast is called the Personal Party Podcast.
Okay.
I always want to give brothers they credit for what.
Never heard of it, but okay.
Yeah, and so Joe was on this, and it's hosted by a rapper. That's the main host. I think his name is Smoke something. Not D Smoke, but Smoke DZ or something like that. I can't forgive me if you see this, brother. I'm butchering your name. But check it out, and ask some pretty good. This is actually This is probably the best interview I've seen Joe have, I think, because he's comfortable with the brother. I think like I said, brother's a rapper, so he probably knows him from rapping, probably knows him from some other kind of part of life too, but, very comfortable, very open with his answers about things. So, brothers pop like a sneak went in on them, like a question on them real decent, like out of nowhere that nobody saw coming. It's like, yeah, man, so heard you and Rory had went to the Robert Glasper show the other night. And Joe was like, who told you that? Bro was like, we just be outside, man. So apparent, Rory and Joe, they done made it up. And
okay.
So they kicking it again. So my thing about that is, how far can somebody go? Well, I'll put it like this. Depending, all right, just say, all right, me and you have a relationship. We've been knowing each other at least 18 years, probably longer. We fall out. You could be Joe or I can be Joe, however, which way.
Yeah.
How far is too far in a friendship? Or let's just say that instance for sure, what he said to Roy. Is that too far to ever make amends? Or what's too far to ever make amends? When it's kind of...
It's a two-part, and I got a two-part answer to this shit.
Yeah.
The first part is that if y'all really brothers, there's nothing. There's nothing that could be undone.
Okay.
But...
Okay.
Things will never be the same.
Things will never be the same.
Things will never be the same, ever.
Gotcha.
Ever. It will never be, your friendship will never be what it was. I don't care what people say, like, oh, we just made it stronger. Fuck that. There's certain things that them niggas will never go into anything financial with each other ever again.
Oh, yeah, that's a done deal.
Ever.
That's a done deal.
So it will never be the same.
Yeah.
My second part answer, because that's just the first. My second part answer is, for me, there's no way I could have been cool with Joe.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say for me is because, number one, he played it as if y'all was never friends. Like y'all was just coworkers.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is there's one thing for a situation to go sour and me and you fall out. But, and this just, like I said, it's only for me, because for them, I'm not going to sit and say that they're fake or whatnot, but they live in an altered universe where the people behind that camera right there are like real to them. For us right now, because we're so small, and even I could get so big, I don't even care. The people behind this camera, while I love them and love that they support me, they're never gonna be real in my name, in a sense where they're gonna affect how I move.
Right.
Because number one, if they like me because I wasn't doing it for them in the first place. I was doing it naturally, and it was organic. And number two is, as soon as I let what's out there affect me, I don't got big headed and shit. So I feel like Joe, even they weren't friends, nigga, how he put it on for the people behind that camera, that wouldn't have been okay to me. I've been like, bro, me and you had a falling out, and that's cool, but then you put it on a show.
You put on a show.
You put on a show, though.
And that's the thing, and that's so I'm definitely with you on that. And I think that's the tale of the two situations in this, where you got Rory and you got Maul, where I feel like Joe and Maul could have got back cool if he didn't do what he did on that last episode when they didn't show up.
Yeah.
Where he just went crazy and.
Well, even then, I think that it was still because how, and you know me, you know how I felt about that whole podcast. You know that, to me, I could like, I rock a little bit with Rory. I mean, not Rory, with Maul. But at the same time, I still felt like Maul had his things that I didn't like about him either. And you already know Rory. I just didn't believe nothing he said. But the thing is one thing I would give Maul for is, bro, he stood like his whole thing is, bro, how are you going to tell me in a podcast that we built together, it's none of my business.
Yeah.
Whether this man work here or not.
Yeah,
like, we ain't gonna have no discussion. He didn't even say he was against it. He just said we're not gonna have a discussion. Like a discussion. Like he didn't even say he gonna step on anybody's toes. He literally just wanted the discussion.
Yeah.
And for him to be like, bro, there's no discussion. It's nigga, I discussed it.
Yeah.
With myself.
Right.
Nigga, you get it with it or get gone. And what that tells me too is that Rory and Maul relationship is gonna get is gonna have some rockiness to it too, because, and I don't care what nobody says, and this especially as a black man, and I hate to say this, I hate to make it racial, but I'm just speaking from a black man's point of view. He's not gonna be able to look at Rory the same, especially being a white guy. He's gonna look at Rory like, bro, you little baby back bitch, bro. You grapple back to this nigga. This nigga done sold us out. And like I say, they like, say
I don't know. I can see that. I don't know if I necessarily agree that that's gonna be what happens. But
I don't think it's gonna be the cause of it. I just think that there's gonna be, like, we were talking off camera about your guy. You just because you feel some way about the dude, you can still rock with him and still work with him.
Yeah.
But you just don't rock with him. So when y'all sessions are done, y'all niggas ain't, if they say, hey bro, let's go shoot some pool, you ain't gonna be like, sure, let's go shoot some pool. You gonna be like, nah, I'm good. Because so I think it's gonna be like that type of situation where Maul gonna be like, I'm good. We done with the pod. You do you, I do me. We can still do this. And to me, that chemistry that they have is gonna take the back seat to that issue, because eventually it's gonna rear its head. Nigga, could you imagine, dog, this nigga going out to Duce Palooza, rocking with Joe after Joe done sold this nigga out? Dog, Maul gonna be looking at nigga like the nigga's corny. Maul's gonna be like, this corny ass motherfucker.
Yeah, it's gonna, I can see. The only thing I would say, because I do, like I say, I frequently we still look at Roy and Maul pod. I fuck with it. And I will say them boys, they do have a good ass relationship. And it's one of those relationships where it's kind of like, especially I feel like because of what happened with when they were part of the JBP, it's one of those things where it's like, hey bro, everything that's going on, I'm gonna bring it to you and see how you feel about it before, And I feel like they definitely had that conversation where maybe even before they got to this point where they've done everything they've done, maybe I can see Rory coming to him like I ain't really fucking with Joe right now, but where it is for you, it's not really there for me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't fucking with him now, but there's room to make peace. And I can see them having that conversation.
I don't think they had that conversation. I think the conversation they might have had is Rory telling Maul that, hey, Joe reached out. I just want to let you know that he reached out and we had a conversation. And Maul was like, I'm good on that shit. I'm good. And then I could see Rory coming back and saying, hey, dog, Joe invited me to what's name, we gonna go chill. And Maul saying, okay, I'm cool on that shit. And then now, wherever it takes it, I can see Maul. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be completely transparent. Bro, if one of I done laughed at my homeboys for less. When I'm like, bro, you let this nigga play you like that? You don't let this nigga play you like that?
Right. Because it's definitely, I can see to the point to where even if it's like some microscopic piece, it's kind of I can see Maul being like, ain't no way in hell that can't be me, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Won't be me.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you have to look at it too, and this is how I would look at it. Flip reverse roles. Is Joe jumping back with somebody, rocking with somebody who done sold them out like that?
I can see it, and the only reason why I say that because we know Joe has his, huh?
What you gonna say with him and Charlamagne?
Well, there's evidence there. You know what I'm saying?
But to me,
but it's like, because Joe is one of those type of people where y'all can do the. I'm pretty sure it is a line that you can't cross, but it's like, I mean, you gotta think with him and Ish, it had to be a conversation before Ish came to the show because they fell out. Joe is like one of them niggas where, hey man, I can get over the bullshit. I sold you out, you sold me out. I can get over it. But most people gonna be like, hey, nigga, nigga, that's not regular shit that you just said. Now you just want to move on, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's only for money though.
I don't think that.
I think it only could be for. I think literally he gets over stuff that's financially benefiting him.
I don't think that.
But play this. Did you think that Slaughterhouse was gonna have a conversation? Did you see Slaughterhouse? Him and Slaughterhouse, Slim, him and Crooked and what's the name, having a conversation.
The only reason why I wasn't sure because I'm just not too familiar with them brothers like personality. Cause like them two could have been on some mall shit. And like, I ain't fucking with you after you whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that could have been that versus like where they might be a little bit open or accepting to like Joe's ways, you know, and then too, they end up having a conversation because they just so happen to fuck around and bump into each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's how the story was told.
I believe it.
No, I believe in the same hotel.
I believe it, bro. Hey, I mean, like, put it like this: they in a different world than us, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's all in a way like I hate to compare this, but the same way niggas in the industry, they rotate the same women, rotate the same hotels. You know, so I can see it, or I can see it where it's like, hey, it's Joe over there, y'all. If you want to go fuck with him, we gonna go fuck with him. You know, we gonna have a conversation. So I can see that happening too. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is that Joe, to me, if Joe would have disrespected, if somebody would have disrespected Joe, how he did them, because to me, I don't think. To me, this is the most disrespectful stuff he's done did, in business wise, because him and Charlamagne, they're never attacking each other character. They're attacking situations that happen. They say, oh, this and this and this. They say, I wouldn't have did that. They're not saying that, bro. Who the fuck do you think you are that you have opinion in my business?
Right.
Like, nah, he didn't. Like, Charlamagne has never son. And to me, as a black man, you're not gonna allow nobody to son you, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't. You can't name another instance where somebody, where Joe son somebody, or somebody's son Joe. Just straight, hey, nah, nigga. Like the only person that son Joe, and the crazy thing is, it still wasn't a son, was Jay-Z. The Jay-Z story. But even Jay-Z was like, so, like, yeah, I did that, so. And it wasn't no like, yeah, nigga, I did that shit. And what the fuck were you gonna do?
Yeah.
It wasn't no shit like that. It was just like, of course I did.
It's like, yeah, man, so what? It's not a big
like,
deal.
Nigga, like,
yeah.
Nigga, I don't fuck with you. I'm angry at you, and I have power over your situation. Duh. I think that what it was like. It was more like a.
I don't even think it was that. I think it was more so like, nigga, I'm just rapping. You really, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
he was saying that how basically he held him hostage. Like he wouldn't help him out and what's name. So when he
you talking about at when he was over at Def Jam?
Yeah. So it was like,
okay,
nigga, nigga, you diss Jay-Z, and now Jay-Z has power of your situation.
Yeah.
What else was he going like? You think he's gonna be your friend and be like, oh no, oh that's Joe, the nigga who dissed me? Sure, I'm gonna give him everything he needs. Like, So I think that's why Jay-Z was like, okay, and
Nah, but that wasn't the conversation. It was like, man, I thought you were saying this about me in the record, and Jay was like, so what, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just bars, you know what I'm saying? That's more so what that was about.
I thought it was more about,
yeah, because
like,
even before Jay got there, like, Joe was trying to get out of the building because everybody, I think L.A. Reid had took over.
mm-hmm.
And Joe was like, oh, everybody that was fucking with me already gone, so I need to. And L.A. Reid was not fucking with bro. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I'm trying to get out. You know? Yeah, so that was more so over like some bars, and you know, Joe was like, oh, this man, I took it this way.
I know Joe said that he went over and talked to him and was like, yeah, I thought he talked about, I could have sworn he said something about a situation, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it wasn't like a complete
It wasn't
son.
a killer. Yeah.
It wasn't a son. Nigga, what he did to them, Rory and Mo.
Yeah.
Nigga, he sent the fuck out of them and told them like, nigga, this is my shit, nigga. You guys were invited. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck? Who do y'all think y'all are?
Yeah.
And then made it seem like he was doing them a favor. And then on top of that, he got the sidekicks. He got Parks. Parks gonna jump when he say
Parks
jump.
was putting that sauce on it. And I like Parks, but I ain't gonna lie, that episode, I was like, damn, Parks.
Nah, Parks.
But, and not even bring up old shit, but that was just that was interesting. But I'm kind of, I'm always with people, if you're in the space to be able to piece it up, piece it up, man. And put positive energy out there if you can.
Fuck that shit.
No, I said if you in that space, I ain't say I wouldn't have been in that space, but if you in that space to be able to do it,
I put like this, and you know what? I need to correct what I said. Let me elaborate. When I say fuck that shit, I don't mean we could piece it up, but to me, how they ended up was them piecing it up. Nigga, you over there, we over here.
I feel
Period.
you.
It's not like I want to beat you up. I don't want to beat you up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wish ill will against you.
Yeah.
But I'm over here. I done got my bag. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I done got more than I was making over there anyway. So, shit, I'm happy. I'm happy this shit happened. But at the same time, you still over there.
Yeah.
Still over here.
Yeah.
If we cross paths, I might say, hey, I'm not dapping you up, nigga. You're not my friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, hey, look, you move how you move. I move how I move.
Yeah, for sure.
But
and I
nigga,
think
going out to dinner with a nigga, going out to eat.
Yeah, that would have been the time I was on. It's like after the things you said, especially for me, like, hey, listen, I take certain things to heart. Like, if I came to you, and you about to have your son, you know what I'm saying, or about to have the baby, and I just be like, hey, I'm coming to support my dog, and I'm there. You in tears, I'm in tears with you. It's your baby, I'm in tears with you. And then you sit up there and say, hey, I ain't asked you to come anywhere.
I ain't asked you to come.
I ain't asked you to come here, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have been like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dog, listen.
I ain't gonna lie, like that would have been it for me. And like you can say, oh, that ain't shit, but hey, nah, that's crossing it, because that's like, bro, that's a big moment in your life. And I said, hey, my man's probably need me for, you know what I'm saying?
But he made it clear, dog. He made it clear. Like this. Maybe we're wrong, but to me, what I got from that interview, or from what he was saying, is, dog, just because we work together don't make us friends, bro. Mm-hmm. We were never really friends.
Yeah.
Maul, nigga, you're my friend. We live together.
Yeah.
Nigga, you should know better. You should know that this nigga isn't you. Mm-hmm. So when you say that, you obviously saying, because have you lived with all your friends?
Nah.
But they all pretty equal, right?
Yeah.
Does a friend living with you make him higher than another friend?
Nah,
I'm pretty sure you got higher friends that ain't living with you.
Yeah.
So that clearly told me what time he was on.
And it's and for sure, because even going into other episodes, like, I think Joe definitely felt that him and Maul would have definitely been the first to get to a point to where they back on the same page somewhat before him and Rory did. Because
if I had to guess, I would have guessed it this way though.
Yeah. At this point,
for
me, because I feel like the only reason why Joe was seeing it that way was because of him and the time that him and Maul got in and some of the shit that they've been through. But like, just reading energy and looking at Maul, I'm like, nah, that's it.
I don't even think he believed that.
Maybe not.
There's no way he believed that shit.
Maybe not.
You know why? You know why I know he didn't believe that shit? Because he's a black man. Mm-mm. And I hate to say it, black men are prideful. It's almost encoded in that.
You saying you don't think Joe believed that?
Hell, Joe know.
I don't know, man.
Joe knew, dog. Joe know. And you, just like I say, nigga, you don't even know Maul, and you seen the body energy, dog.
Yeah.
So could you imagine knowing, bro? I know you. I know Sherm. I know a lot of y'all, nigga, dog. I can read by your body energy how it's gonna be.
Yeah,
nigga. If you start saying, bro, I don't know, dog, nigga, you ready to leave before the pie up and everything, and like, nigga, you just tight.
Yeah.
Nigga, I know, like, okay, bro, I'm about to say something wrong, though. Nigga, the way he was acting, it's like, nigga, I will leave this shit and never talk to you ever fucking again ever in your life.
Like I said, the only reason why I say Joe probably didn't see it is because Joe has the ability to damn near get over anything. And sometimes you put that amongst other people, and then until you get into that situation and be like, oh, okay, that nigga holding on to that shit.
Dog, look, I'm a forgiving motherfucker, dog. I take pride in forgiving my exes, bro. I forgave all my exes, dog. You ever did anything wrong for me? Look, I forgive you, baby. Look, we can't be friends,
right.
But I got a couple exes. I tell them I like they baby pictures, they kids pictures. I like them. Like, hey man, you got a cute son, man. Yeah. Hi, dog. And I tell my wife, hey, bro, we gotta get these niggas haircuts, cause dog, if they think hey son gonna be cuter than my son, they
you petty, you petty, boy.
But I be like, hey man, hey man, I see your son, dog. I see your son out here, dog, looking cute, dog. But
like, listen,
I can forgive.
Right.
I can forgive, dog.
I feel you.
But like, there's no way I'm gonna let, dog. Imagine your ex, dog. Mm-hmm. Imagine your ex doing an interview or somewhere, and they asking her about you, and she like, that nigga was weak, dog. That nigga was weak. That nigga, he call you everything. He ain't gonna call you out your name, but he was like, bro. And she was like, y'all talking about intimacy. And he was like, he was like,
yeah.
And be like, yeah. He never really did anything for me, but right. It was, I participated in shit like that, but he was nothing to write home about. He was nothing to write home about.
Right.
Could you be her friend again?
I don't know.
This video, the video
go
viral.
Yeah, because you done
it go viral.
I
say, just as many people seen Rory and Maul get what's his name?
Right.
Seeing this interview, so it go viral on TikTok.
Yeah,
they know who you is, they know what you look like and everything, and they know the girl saying,
"Yeah,
I wouldn't go back."
Yeah, that's probably it. You know what I'm saying?
How could you ever be like, she we can come back for that. No fucking way.
That's probably them,
that's it, dog.
Them deuces from afar. If I
listen,
see you, dude.
I'm gonna tell you, fuck you, fuck yourself, fuck anything you claim. No, there's no way.
Yeah. Like, I'll be done, but like, I let people be petty, man.
Like I say, I'm not telling them that they have to die or they wishing ill.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, nigga, you over there, I'm over here.
Yeah, for sure. But like I say, and I'm only saying this because listen, after, like you say, they never tried to, speaking with him and Charlemagne, they never really tried to sun each other outside of the business, right? But it was them jokes that they made on Brilliant Idiots about the dog shit, right?
Oh yeah. All
right, and then Joe saying, "Don't make me invite the girl up here and we talk about her case of you, whatever the allegations that was, right?" Mm-hmm. So for me, I know Charlemagne was like, "Damn, that nigga going there," because even Roy was like, "Hey, bro, come on now, don't do that shit. You wilding out now." You know what I'm saying? So I know Charlemagne at that point was like, "Yeah, never. I never fuck with this nigga ever again." So after saying that shit, like a week later, you gonna text me, "Good morning." Like, that's how you know that nigga's in a whole different space of damn near, we can damn near say anything to each other. And like enough time time heals all wounds. You know, that's what type of time. Like, hey,
I don't
listen,
know what. Hey,
that bit might heal my wound, but I still got that. Still got a lot of scars on me from a lot of wounds that I had, man. So listen, it's certain things, nah, nigga, you ain't coming back.
And honestly, and that's another thing too, where it comes to this business. This is why I say, to me, I think it's financial, because if your girl did that, right? Say a girl did that, your ex did that. When I said what we're talking about, and let's just say that I'm just gonna stick with that because that's small. That's something small compared to life and everything that could go wrong.
Yeah.
I was just talking about your sex game was wet, right?
Right.
Okay, so Matt, what if you got invited to the Breakfast Club to talk about it, and they said, "Oh, we want to invite y'all on couples court." Or whatever the shit called. I don't even know if they got this.
Right. Yeah, just
so,
a scenario.
And they gonna give y'all $3,000 each. You going on?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go get them 3.
Me? I said, did she get the 3? Oh, fuck that. Hell no, nigga. I'm not getting you paid. What's name off of me, off the back of me? Because the thing is, the story is mainly about yourself anyway. So my whole thing is,
but see, now you can turn that bit into what you want to when you get up there. Now,
listen, I'm telling you right now, dog. My pride will not let another nigga make money off of my ass, dog.
I feel you, bro.
I'm like, fuck you, dog. And and even beyond that, honestly. Nah, you right now. I just for the money. I ain't letting them get paid. I ain't letting them get paid. Fuck that. Hell nah, you nigga. You ain't.
So if you was only getting the 3, you go get it?
Yeah, cause I just go there talking about she lied. That's it. Yeah, I go there and be like, yeah, that motherfucker lying like a motherfucker talking about my sex wasn't good, bro. Dog, hey, if you want to talk about something that's bad, let's talk about her head. Like me, I'm gonna go out there and say, dog, listen, she ain't gonna win. She gonna win. Hey, she gonna hate the fact that she brought our sexual went down in our bed.
Right.
So I'm about to, hey, nigga, I'm about to give it niggas behind the scenes episode. I'm like, bro, or you know what? Mind you, it's not me in real life, because of course. But if this was like a story that happened to me I was what's name?
Right.
Then I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting OnlyFans, cause motherfuckers gonna want to go see. They gonna want to see like, I just want to see. I'm just gonna pay for it just to see if it really is that bad.
Yeah.
Nigga, so I'm be getting paid OnlyFans. My subscriber count gonna go up and all, dog. So I'm gonna look. I'm a businessman. I'm gonna make my money.
I feel you.
But I ain't gonna. She ain't gonna get paid.
She ain't gonna get paid off it.
Hell no. Dog.
What if she be like? All right, what if they be like? All right, now we kind of want to see y'all do a scene together.
Nigga, hey,
I'll do a scene with her.
I said, look, I need to get it to 50,000 subscribers, dog. 50,000 subscribers, and I'm dropping it, and she get to try it again. She get to try the Pied Piper again, dog.
Now this is the thing. What if she up there acting like you ain't holding it down again? You gonna drop the tape or?
Oh, there's no way she gonna be able to do that shit. If it was me in real life, if it was me, there's no way. And like the Pied Piper.
Hey, bro, don't be putting your wife. See, you gonna have the fans like the girls gonna be. Come on, man.
Hey, listen, I'm just being honest out here, dog. Look, this is what we come for therapy. I speak the truth, dog. What I'm gonna say. Hey, it's strong, dog. It's strong. Hey, I got that game. Strong, dog.
Man, let's get up out of there, man.
But switching gears, dog. One thing I wanted to get on record for you, dog. We just have to do it. We have to do it because at the end of the day, we guys, and one thing.
Let's call it. Nothing else to say about that situation or anything like that. Get up
the only thing I got to say is. He got better friends than I do. Yeah. Well, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. They're better friends than I could ever be.
Gotcha. I like that.
So, hey, I shout out to Rory and Maul. Well, not Maul. I know Maul. Maul, nigga.
Yeah. I think I'm.
Hey,
right
stay strong,
dog.
Stay strong, my brother.
Maul, good, man.
Hey,
and I don't think it's gonna be no situation with him and Rory or anything. I think they'll be good. Like I said, I've seen instances of them having good communication I mean, because before we even move on, just to add a little bit more to this, because, and I kind of noticed this, you know what I'm saying? I noticed that Schultz had put like a video up, doing his normal comedy bits or what he do. And I saw like Maul had liked it. And I'm like, okay. Just noticing, not that I was looking for that, but just I'm like, okay, they following each other. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then on the episode of Roy and Maul, pod, Maul said he ended up running into Schultz, and they had a conversation. So they good. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And Rory is still like pretty much Schultz want them to come on Flagrant, and they have a sit down. You know what I'm saying? But Rory is still kind of like, I don't know. I got to talk to my ex-fiance because I got to make sure she would be okay with me sitting down because you said some things that kind of affected her personal life. So I got to see what she feels about that before if we sit down. But he was like, it ain't no beef. So they good. You know what I'm saying?
Now that you say that, do you think that this is a retaliation? No.
No,
niggas are weird like that, though.
No, I don't think it's a retaliation. Because for one, the thing is, I don't know when Rory and Maul, when Rory and Joe got cool again. They could have been cool for a while now. We just don't know.
So who said it came from him? It could have came from Maul. It could have came from Maul.
But what?
Maul being like, hey, shit, you mend fences with people. Why can't I mend the same fences?
No, but like Schultz and they all made Rory and Schultz is cool too. But the coming on the show thing, Rory is just like, I don't know because you said some things that kind of affected my ex, even though we not together. You know what I'm saying? We still cool, and I don't want to even make it seem like we making any kind of financial gain off of that situation at all. You know what I'm saying? So he like, if she cool with it, then we can sit down and we can chop it up.
So why he wouldn't do the same thing with Maul? So why he wouldn't do that same thing with Maul?
What you mean?
If Joe tried to chop it up, why he wouldn't be like, hey?
No, they can chop it up, but
no,
like
I'm just saying, if say me and you had a pod, right? And Joe's sons, both of us, right?
Yeah.
And then Joe reach out to me. Shouldn't I reach out to you and be like, hey, are you even okay with me? Like,
I think he did that. I think now see, it's one thing if you just be like, hey, I'm gonna go back to the pod and we gonna chop it up. That's not, if they do that, then it's like,
nah. Honestly though, if that ever happened, like I say, they're better than me because if that ever happened to me, I'm gonna think a little different of you. I'm gonna think, and
which I don't. Which and from looking at the interview with Joe, I don't think it ever will happen because I don't even think Joe wanted that to really get out about him and Rory being cool again.
Well, what the fuck? Why would they go out in public then?
I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So dog,
what I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much he didn't even really go into it, So like Joe kind of steered away from it too, out of respect of their situation. He was like,
So what did he say?
He was just like, "That's my guy." It was a concert. Rory told me about it. We went to it together. That's it. I don't really want to go into it because I respect what they're doing, so I don't want to really even talk about it.
Hey, shout out to Maul.
But like I said, listen.
Maul, hold it down, dog.
Listen,
I know you're going to look at him a little differently.
He might, but what I'm saying
it ain't
is,
no Mike, nigga. I know you're going to look at him like, this nigga a little soft. But I already knew it. But
I don't know, man. It's
dog, if I did that shit, you ain't going to look at me like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Yeah, I would look at it. You can't help but be like, damn, bro, that nigga said this shit, that shit, and you can't help that. But at the same time, if you fuck with somebody, I will respect it.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this before we get about this.
Yeah.
So how you feel about Parks? If you're Rory, how do you feel about Parks? Can you be friends with Parks?
I can't really fuck with Parks. But see, this is me. No, but see, this is me putting my head. Like if it's me, I can't fuck with neither one of them.
Okay,
you know
well,
so, like,
from what you've seen, do you think Rory could fuck with Parks?
I think Rory could fuck with Parks again.
Kamal?
I don't know. I don't know. Because the thing is, Parks never really ever sold them out. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. He didn't sell them out. He was just sucking Joe's dick, talking about. I get both sides. The only thing I don't understand is their communicate. Like they were saying things that it was just out of my mind. I just couldn't understand. Like, nigga, then shut the fuck up. Nigga, nobody asking you to say like it's not like Joe kept on saying, right, Parks, right?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Nah, nigga, Parks is literally going in for Joe. Like, yeah, because to me, being a real friend of somebody or being an acquaintance, dog, I done did this to niggas I ain't even cool with. Bro, it's not my fucking business. But Parks didn't grow up where I grew up, so I can't expect for him to have that same type of code or ethic. I don't know. I don't want to say code. I don't know what to call it. But me personally, nigga, if it ain't my business and I ain't in it, especially when it talk about money, bro, I'm not making no comments about it.
But he's in it though.
Are they play this? Is his money coming paying Rory and Mal?
Are you talking about their business?
Yeah, when they were talking.
I mean, but I'm saying he's a part of the podcast.
Yes, but he doesn't hand out checks.
No.
Nigga, I'm in charge. Hey, look, I'm a part of my company I work for. Nigga, I hand out checks. Dog, my employees ask me all the time about their pay. I tell them, bro, if I make money off you, I would know. But I don't. So I don't. It's not your money's not my money. So I don't know. You talk to this person about that. So if we were doing a pod and financial shit came up, bro, I don't make money off of you, so I'm not about to talk about your money. It's kind of like in NBA and NFL. Nigga, you don't post like Shannon Sharp says shit all the time. You don't discuss another player's contract.
Mm-hmm. But for Parks, I don't think it was necessarily a money thing. I was thinking it was more so like, man, everything that's going on.
The whole fight was about financial shit.
Yeah, between them. I think for Parks, it was more so like, hey, the way y'all going by this, it's affecting the whole podcast.
Okay, that's about their money though.
Yeah, but I mean, for him, I think I get what you're saying, but I think he was saying it's affecting the whole podcast. And I think his main issue was because they had plans to come back for the next episode and they just didn't show up. I think that's what Parks was like.
Would you have showed up? That's why
No. But what I'm saying is they had the podcast, right? They had the first podcast where they talked shit out, where I think Rory and Mal were even like caught off guard because it's like, okay, we already had this discussion and got past everything. Now we're bringing it back up in front of the camera.
When they had that discussion, I mean, you talked about this shit. The shit didn't even, like, Mal was checked out of it. Like, if you watch that pod, if they still have it up, which I'm pretty sure they probably don't have it up.
I think they got it probably on Patreon or something.
Yeah. So, if you go back and listen to that pod, right? They're looking at Mal's whole demeanor through the whole, what's his name? He's irritated. He wants to get the fuck up and he wants to go, right?
Yeah, because
and if you look at Rory's demeanor, Rory is like red and he's awkward. He's sweating because nigga look like he just was like, yo, why are we doing this? Because he's that type. He's like the awkward type of guy.
Yeah, and
so the whole thing was awkward and shit. But my whole thing is Parks, bro. How somebody Parks, and this is why I said you always gotta look at stuff from other people's perspective. Dog, could you imagine a nigga calling you and telling you, bro, take the next 5 off, dog?
Right. No, I get what you're saying. I think, like I said, the only thing for Parks, I think, was like in their minds, they had decided that, all right, they did that episode. Like I said, in that first episode back, Rory and Mal were in the mindset of, okay, we starting fresh today. And Joe decided to have that conversation that they had just them four on camera now. So now, like you say, Mal is like, okay, what the fuck? Rory's like irritated, turning red or whatever you say. And then you do another pod after that, energy is fucked up. But like, I guess for Parks, it's kind of like, okay, we gonna gradually get back into it.
Bro, if that's the case, Parks is an idiot. Nigga, we seen the damn tension through the damn screen. That nigga was in the fucking room. Nigga, he can't. Just like Joe always say, read the fucking room. Nigga,
I got you. No, I feel you.
Listen, if Parks was sitting there and he didn't feel like, oh, these niggas ain't coming back, nigga, I think I told you, them niggas ain't never coming back, bro. Them niggas ain't coming back, dog. There's no way them niggas. I think I might have fucking text you, though. There's no way them niggas are coming back to this shit. This shit just felt like it was off.
Yeah,
like,
it was. It definitely was forced.
You could tell that them niggas didn't. Maul, you could tell Maul. That's one thing. Maul has one of them damn.
Oh, he can't hide it.
What's that? He can't hide shit.
Can't hide it.
So literally, nigga, when he's annoyed with a person, when he's not feeling it on a pod, you could tell the nigga just. And probably, honestly, that's probably what makes him a good podcaster. Cause he wear his emotion on his fucking sleeves. Mm-hmm. Fucking hot potato over here. Nigga, he just gets awkward. The more awkward he get, that's how you know he ain't. You can tell he ain't feeling it. When he start making corny jokes that don't fucking make sense, which is often, you know, like he's trying to pass the subject.
Yeah.
There's so many subjects or so many clips where they got of Rory just getting damn fucking attacked by Joe, and then he's like, oh yeah, and he make a corny joke, and you be like, nigga, that shit sounds crazy, nigga. Just stick up for yourself and say, bro, next, nigga,
right.
next. See, cause me, bro, if I start talking about your wife, nigga, and I say some shit that you don't like, you're not gonna be like, you're gonna be like, next, bro, nigga, next. We don't gotta talk about this shit.
Right.
There's sometimes now that you say when we talk about the Magic, bro, let's get off that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga,
right.
But oh, not Rory. Rory will let niggas talk about nigga shit that bother him. He be like his childhood. He be like, yeah, and that's why I don't believe nothing the niggas say, because niggas like weird. But back to the situation, bro. Nigga, Parks should shut the fuck up, nigga. Because even if it was how he felt, bro, it still was dealing with the financial situation. And on top of that, nigga, you telling me how he felt. Nigga, how the fuck you think Rory felt? Telling a nigga calling him, telling him, hey, bro, nigga, yeah, you go. Oh, he invited me to his fist. Nigga, you fucking talk about it, nigga. Damn, fucking every other podcast. Nigga, sooner or later, the bully's gonna, the nigga who's getting bullied gonna feel like, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
So yeah, and on top of that, to be honest with you, when he invited you to your fist, did you really think y'all were gonna go fight? And you probably gonna watch his ass anyway. Like, nigga, like, move the fuck on. But how you gonna get mad at somebody after you be bullying him? Well, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta call it bullying because the nigga act like he just don't know how to stick up for himself. Yeah. He like that kid that just don't know how to be like, because even damn fucking Maul would be like, he'll laugh some shit and be like, man, y'all niggas stupid, man.
Yeah.
Man, y'all.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't talking about this shit no more.
Yeah.
Not Rory.
Nah, man.
Yeah. I think, and start making jokes on himself. Like, what the fuck?
Hey,
bro, how many times?
How
many times you seen that shit where he started making jokes on himself?
I don't know, man. Niggas have different defense mechanisms, man.
Rory, get a new one, bro. Get a new one, dog.
Listen, but I don't know, man. But listen, you know, however niggas work through it, they work through it. That's, you know, shouts and prayers.
Yeah, dog. Hey, listen, I'm praying for y'all boys. Like I say, Maul.
Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely
hold it down,
in that
dog.
situation. I'm definitely on Maul, but like I think him and Rory will be all right. He definitely, like I said, even if it's like a microorganism or whatever, it is like he probably like, damn, for real, you kind of fucking well, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I think him and Rory is locked in to the point to where,
listen, me, that's what me, we about to move on, but that's what me and you disagree. Cause there's no way Maul like, yeah, it's cool. Maul looking at the nigga like. He probably at the point where I'm at. Well, I already told you, I don't believe the nigga. I know Roy probably saying, nigga, is that even your fucking real name, bro? Like, is that even
you know, it just
name,
depends,
bro?
man. Like I say, bro, like, I don't want to ever put my shoes and put myself in somebody's shoes and say they got to be feeling that way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I ain't saying they got to. I just know he is. Nigga, I know he is.
Bruh, I can't say that, bro.
Dog.
I can't say
Listen,
that, dog.
Rory being who he is. I mean, not Rory. Maul being who he is. Who his fucking brother is. How he even fucking defended the nigga at the time. Of the, like, to me, I would feel like, bro, nigga, I went like, literally, I don't want to say it like this.
Kind of like, hey,
I gotta say it. Like
I got
this.
to ride with you just because you rode with me hard as fuck when you didn't have to. I already know. Listen, that's where I'm at. Like
Bro,
it'll
nigga,
be
look,
tough.
Like,
It'll be tough.
I hate to say it like this, but nigga, I lost my job because I was like, nah, nigga, we gotta have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like I could have been there sitting there and did some shit like that you would have did, which Rory would have shut his fucking mouth and been like, yeah, man, I don't know if I agree with that shit. And then he probably would have said, I think it might be whack. And then Joe would have said, nigga, you whack. And he would have said, I might be. And then kept on going with the damn fucking conversation. But I don't think Rory would have rode for Maul had Maul rode for Rory. Because I think Rory is non-confrontational. I'm not gonna make it seem like I know I'm having jokes, I'm laughing that I think the nigga. So I don't think he's soft, and I know he's still a man. But I know from seeing the pod, Rory is definitely non-confrontational.
Yeah. And for me, I think, just listening to certain things, I think Rory definitely did a lot of things in front of the camera, like for the sake of the pod.
Yeah,
and I think
he
other
said
shit.
it. He said, hey, "Look, how many times did he say he did it for the pod?"
Yeah. So like, off camera, it could be totally different. You know what I'm saying? Which is why shit started getting awkward on camera a lot more, to the point to where this nigga was like, hey, "You talking crazy and your chin just exposed like that." You know what I'm saying? Like, and as much as they were saying, "Hey man, that's just jokes." You know what I'm saying? Like, it end up like,
oh no, he probably mean that shit after the pod. Like, hey, what was that about?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
but the thing is, like I said, bro, certain people gonna take so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Unfortunately, I hope Rory ain't like. I ain't even gonna say it, but hopefully Rory is letting it out where it don't combust to where.
He definitely listen. Like I said, I still listen to them boys. So you can definitely tell, hey, he in therapy and stuff like that to help him with a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad he found the help he need, and maybe this is probably one of his steps that he had to tell Joe sorry.
Yeah, maybe.
Cause there's no way he got an apology from Joe. Joe probably said, "Why the fuck you calling my fucking phone? No, I won't go to no fucking concert." He was like, "Oh no, but it's free. I'll pay for it." Joe was like, "Free?" Shit,
nah, man,
I ain't doing nothing on Saturday.
I don't think it was like that.
Hey, no, it's probably one of your 10 steps, dog. Hey, look, I understand,
but
bro.
yeah, let's get up all that. We gave a lot of time. We done went back to when we first started pod and talking about the breakup of the first.
See, Rory, that's how you do it, though. You see how he did it? You see how he just said, "Hey, let's get up off of it." We about to get up off of it. It's that easy, dog. I'm just saying.
But yeah, like, y'all give y'all thoughts about that, man. Like, what would you do if you in that situation? Would you be able to forgive? What's too far in the situation to forgive a friend? And how is it to be the friend that's kind of on the outside looking in of a relationship that kind of got broken at the same time?
Boy, I gotta listen. Y'all give us y'all thoughts in the comments about that. Don't worry, cause hey, look, we about to go into the next segment. And I got a good piggyback question off of that.
All right. So what it is?
Okay, we already said friends.
Yeah.
Now we gotta go a little more special. Dog, your girl. If your girl cheated on you, could you take her back?
Nah.
What's considered? What if she kissed another dude?
Nah, I'm good, bro.
She's the mother of your children.
She still will be. but that's all she will be.
No, so listen, because me and my wife had this conversation all the time.
Yeah,
and I think me and you had this conversation too.
Yeah, I feel like we had it before.
Yeah, because we know, like, I don't believe in unconditional love, because it's a false narrative.
Yeah,
like a whole bunch of shit in American history. There's no such thing as unconditional love because everything's a condition. Your girl is your girl because that's why you love her. She's not just a random girl on the street. So my thing is if we have this love, like, how strong is love supposed to be, right? So to you, how strong is love supposed to be?
It can be strong.
So if love being as strong, like, feel like this, love will make you die for a person, right?
Yeah,
that's pretty strong, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody betrayed your trust over a kiss, that's light compared to dying for a person.
Yeah.
So why are you willing to die for a person, but not allow them to make mistakes?
Yeah, because you decided to make that mistake. If somebody tried to kill you, that's me just emotionally protecting you because of what I feel for you.
So, but why won't you have that same emotional connection compared to somebody betraying you?
Nah, because now you're striking another emotion in me that's gonna say "fuck you."
Well, let me ask you this: Has your girl ever lied to you?
Yeah,
of course, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you do that when she lied to you?
That's different, bro.
She still lied to you though.
Yeah, that's different though. You kissing another nigga, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask. So then that goes into the question: how big of a lie is it gonna be? Because what if the lie is that I didn't kiss a dude that she did kiss?
Oh yeah, then yeah. And if I find out, then it's over with, bro.
So just like I say, so how big is the lie? So what you trying to say? Small lies?
It depends, man.
Well, she accidentally burned down the house.
Oh, that yeah, I can get over that.
What if she was a felon?
And I just find out that you're a felon?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna leave you because of that.
What if she is a sociopath? And she
she kind of is
still, and she still. Well, what if she like stealing shit?
She be doing that too.
No, but she steal from like everybody.
Yeah, she be doing that.
What if she was a crack addict?
She just. Let me stop playing.
I was about to say, whoa! I about to say, cut ad, man. I like, dog, you might have me edit this whole goddamn.
I was playing about all that, man. But nah, man, it's definitely levels, man. Like,
so what level is the tipping point?
It's hard to say, bro. It's hard to say with the human factor, man. Like, I don't know.
So that means there's no way that you can even come close to unconditional love, because there's a condition that she don't cheat on you.
But this is the thing, I can break up with you because of that, and I can still love you.
Would you still be in love, or would you just be loving the person?
I'm pretty sure I would still be in love with her, but it's like you because you're not just gonna fall out of love because of that.
So what if she punched you in your face?
I'll still be in love with you, but hey, you gotta listen. I'm pretty sure I don't even want to get into this Will and Jada shit, but. Hey, listen, obviously somebody loves somebody a little bit more in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, but you have to have the ability, like you say, and this is, I like to say I'm the emotional person, but I like, within context, I'm cognizant of my emotion. So I'm able to take myself out of the situation, even though my emotions might be telling me something differently. Because the reason why a lot of motherfuckers be in these crazy ass relationships, because they're so blinded by love that they can't take themselves out of toxic situations. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you this. So what if the kiss was unsolicited?
What you mean?
She didn't ask to be kissed.
Like a nigga just like walked up to her and kissed her?
Nah, she was chilling with a coworker, and then he leaned over and kissed her.
Yeah, so like she chilling with a coworker, and he just like went in.
Yeah,
that's different.
But what if she said she liked it?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Then you gonna be with that nigga then if you liked it.
No. But what if y'all been arguing at the house and shit?
What you mean arguing at the house?
Y'all been arguing at the house for a while, and y'all going to counseling.
What they got to do with you kissing a nigga? Listen, I'm not gonna do no bullshit. So it's just because we arguing and you decide to go do some. That's on you. I'm out.
So listen. So wait, and it's over a kiss.
Yeah, I'm going, man. I ain't got time for that shit.
If you kissed another girl,
I'm not gonna kiss another girl.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying okay. If another dude kissed another girl, what's the chances of the girl staying with the guy?
She probably gonna stay with him. I mean, it's some guy. I think a lot of guys is gonna stay with the girl too, honestly, because a lot of people. Listen, I know a lot of niggas that's gonna stay with the girl after she done got pounded by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People be out here cheating on each other, bro.
Hey, listen. And they are better men than I would ever be.
I already know, my nigga. Listen, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens a lot more than you would think out here in these streets, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that shit happen a lot. I'm just trying to figure out what your deal, because what's so interesting to me about it is the fact that there's a level of love that you have, and it tells you like, hey, this is what I could deal with past this love and what I can't.
Yeah, but see, it's a level of love, but then it's a level of heartbreak that comes with certain things too, right? So it might be certain things about a person that, like you say, a motherfucker might can tell a lie, but it might not break your heart or make you feel some type of way in that vein. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, a bit is a felon on the low. I'm gonna be like, why you ain't tell me that shit? You know, like, you know.
So what about this one? What about your girl tell you, hey, look, when we were dating, before we made it official, there was another dude that I was messing with.
Oh yeah,
sexually.
Yeah, I can take that.
And like the day before you asked me to be your girlfriend, I had sex.
That's funny, man. That's funny. Listen, you know, like you gotta take that one on the chin only because, like, if you can, right? If you can, take that one, because like if you ain't say, hey, listen, I'm fucking with you, bro. So listen, I'm gonna give you this time to go ahead and do whatever you need to cut off, or whoever you need to cut off. Go ahead and cut that off, because within this week we finna be official. Now, if I just bust it down on you and be like, hey, go ahead and be my lady, and you just so happen to get clapped the night before, you know what I'm saying?
That's on me.
It's on you to take that or not. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, if it happened the night before, it don't count.
Hey, that's on you, bro. I would have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have to deal with that because, hey, we wasn't official.
We've been working with the nigga for. We've been working with the nigga.
Oh, see, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. Now I gotta see this nigga all the time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We work with the nigga.
Yeah, that's tough right there.
And she said, hey, but I didn't want to tell you because I know he worked the same place you went. But I just want to let you know.
Listen, I wouldn't even want to work with my girl ex right now. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, he had been out the picture before we got together. You know what I'm saying? Well, not really. You know what I'm saying? But like,
well, at least we know though. They got a grace period, but it's a small window.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm accept it.
You got to.
But listen. I'm accept it though. But my wife knowing me, she knows she gonna hit.
Oh yeah, you gonna be petty.
There's certain things that my wife.
Listen, nigga, talk about petty. I haven't done this in a while. Listen, cause like I say, all right, me and my girl, we was friends for like a few years before we decided to get together. But you know, it was kind of like in the air just a little bit. But you know, she had started dating somebody. You know what I'm saying? While we was kicking, while we was just cool. You know, so me, you know, I'd be like, and you know, not to put my girl business out, but she had only been, that was like besides me, that was the only guy she had been with.
Okay.
So it's like, I'd be like, see, you all hot in the ass. You know, you supposed to just say that for me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't brung it up in a while. You know, we 15 years in, but I used to be like, you should have just waited. You done gave that shit to, you know what I'm saying? You
Listen,
know?
there's certain things that I get on my wife about, and I be like, nigga, what were you thinking, though? You should be ashamed of yourself, though. I don't know what kind of lifestyle you were living out there. And the joke that me and my wife always tell each other, we always say, you will always hear us. You ever hear us arguing? It's literally we saying to each other, I saved you. Because I used to always tell her that. And now she said it back to me. I be like, I saved your life. You who knows where you would have been, though.
Right.
Who knows where you been, boy, if I didn't come out there and say
right.
horrible streets.
Man.
And then she'd be like, yeah, I say, like, for instance, today. See, my wife, she one of those people, I told her she's a narcissist today. Cause I say, dog, you want to be my exposure to everything. Because we were talking about passports. Now, mind you, me and my wife, we like to travel. That's our thing. We always travel. It's so crazy. I was looking at today, trying to plan a couple's trip to Dubai. But anyway, she was like, we were driving to Publix today. During her lunch break, I took her to Publix. And she was like, when'd you even get your passport? Trying to apply that basically, she's the reason I got my passport.
Yeah.
When she don't know, like literally, I was supposed to go out of the country when I was 12, but my name was fucked up and I couldn't.
She said, I don't even want to hear that excuse, nigga.
So she was like, "What's that?" So me being me, I lied to her, and I was like, "Man, my mama had
this
my."
nigga.
I said, "Hey, look," I said, "My mama been taking me to Canada since I was 2."
This nigga here, bro.
And she said, "Canada who?" I said, "To see my family." Of course, you know my mama. I mean, you know my wife. She called Mom Dukes up. And
Damn,
she was like,
what?
she said, "Hey, Mom."
Y'all niggas is petty, boy.
Hey, she said, "Hey, Mom, you ever been to Canada?" She said,
Let me ask you this. If she would have just left it at, oh, okay, all right. Would you ever would told her like, nah, I wasn't really out of Canada back in the day? You would have.
I would have told her, but I probably told her like next year or some shit. Cause knowing me, though, I ain't gonna. My wife, she hates that. She say I say everything's a joke.
Yeah.
After I lie, she was like, "You lied," and you be like, "Oh, it's a joke." Well, nah, it was a joke. I just forgot to tell you that it was.
Tell you that it was a joke.
So. Nah, I probably would have told her. But the thing is the point of the story is, though, that she wants to be the center of my life, where she want to be like, bro, I gave you this lifestyle. I gave this to you. I got you. I dripped you with luxury.
I upgraded you,
I feel like, look, nigga, I'm a die cheap. It's how it is, dog. I don't care how much. Bro, I got $5 billion. You see all the mega yachts and all that shit?
Yeah,
dog, when I be seeing the mega yachts, that shit make me damn fucking mad. I be like, bro, why would somebody spend $100 million on a fucking boat?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, like, I be thinking to myself, maybe it's like a doomsday device or some shit like that. Like, maybe they just want to go on a boat. Like what the fuck? Why do you want a mega yacht? Nigga, it costs $1 million a year to maintain. Jeff Bezos' yacht costs $1 million to maintain a year.
That's crazy.
Bro, just to maintain it.
Yeah.
So just to keep it in the dock and keep it clean and the oil change, $1 million?
Yeah.
Bro, that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. So for me, bro, I'm always gonna be cheap. So my wife could say she dripped me in gold and all this shit. Look, I don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know what I used to walk around with? Rubber bands. Nigga, hey, look, so I felt T.I. when he talking about rubber band, man.
Right.
Like, did you have rubber bands around your wrist?
Nah, that one never my thing.
Oh, you never okay.
Yeah,
Me, dog, rubber bands. I used to have rubber bands all over me. Nigga thought I just had a rubber band, dog. Nigga, you got some postcards? But I got you, dog. Wrap the shit up, dog. Like, I done had everything, dog. My teacher would be like, "Hey, can I get that?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, yeah."
Nigga, to flip that bitch to
Hey,
him.
girl, bro, I got you.
I got you, girl.
I got you.
Go ahead, tie that shit up.
Tie that
Girl.
up. I got you, dog.
Good to go.
But, dog, I don't need all this damn fancy shit, dog. This fancy shit, to be honest with you, bro, I hate to say this, but nice shit is played out, dog.
I don't know, but if you up 5 Bs, boy, I don't know, bro. Talk about that shit.
Listen, I ain't gonna sit here and say I ain't gonna live life. Cause 5 Bs, I'm probably gonna have a house in every continent, probably. I'm definitely gonna have that
every continent.
Oh, no, nigga. I'm gonna have me a house in Antarctica, North Pole, South Pole. Hey, look, nigga,
God.
I'm gonna have it just in case I am down there.
Right.
I got somewhere to stay though.
Oh man,
So I gotta.
Yeah, 5 Bs is 5 Bs, man.
Bro. Come on now, dog. You gonna act a little different now. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm be living in this house. Like, I hate when niggas be like, bro, if I hit the lotto.
Yeah, man. It's
dog, I'm good.
listen,
I'm living here. Nigga,
I get it. Saying I don't need to go crazy, but if you got enough money to get you some nice shit, you gonna get you some nice shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do that.
Nigga, I don't trust half my family, nigga. I'm moving. I'm moving, dog.
If I ever get up, niggas ain't gonna even know I'm up. I mean, only way they know is I'm up is because of this podcast, and this podcast just going crazy. Now I gotta go and be on the Breakfast Club and promote it, and niggas gonna be like, damn, what Jermaine doing? That's not ain't no nigga getting blowed up.
Hey, niggas gonna know
That's
I'm
the only way.
Hey, look, niggas gonna know I'm different. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna y'all can judge me. Nigga, I'm about to have security and all, nigga. It's gonna be like, nigga, why does he have this nigga's in Chick-fil-A with a bodyguard? Yes, nigga, you get robbed anywhere, bro. I don't trust nobody, dog. Dog. You gonna see a 6'8" nigga, dog, looking like Shaq, walking with a damn fucking semi-automatic and pistols on the chest, dog.
With what on the chest?
Pistol, you know they had the little pistol.
Oh, they got the
pistol.
You stupid, bro.
Nigga, I ain't taking no chances, dog. Nigga,
Oh
like,
God.
Nigga gonna be like, dog, how much you got? I be like, man, shit, $500,000. Nigga, you don't got $1 million?
Listen,
Shit, nigga, I don't trust. Hey,
if I get up, boy, I gotta go hire wax. Cause I just gotta have wax that have the red gloves on the side, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep the red gloves tucked. You know what I'm saying? So that boy go to gloving up. You already know somebody fucked up out here, bro.
dog, it's so crazy. How Wax and them Pie doing? Is Wax still?
The pod that he got with the girl.
Yeah,
I never listened to it, so I don't know for sure.
Okay, dog. Hey, I hope Wax out there. Hey, shout out to Wax. I hope you doing
shout
your
out
thing.
Wax, man. You know, he got shit. He got his, his cannabis line, so he doing things.
Okay,
you know
dog.
He doing things, and he like I said, I guess he like an official part of Brilliant Idiots all the time. Now he been on at least the last 15 episodes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I love it, bro.
See me, dog.
I love the dumb shit, man. So
Dog, man, we need to get a dumb person in. I'm not joking, cause they ain't gonna look at this episode. They gonna be like, so I'm the dumb one. Nah, but all jokes aside, dog, bro. For listeners, y'all don't know this, but we're originally, when we first thought about this pod, we were thinking about having 3 people, right? Mm-hmm. And did you ever reach out to buddy?
Nah, I never did.
Okay, so it all worked out anyway, but basically to us, we said we're gonna try it too, and then figure out that chemistry. Mm-hmm. And to me, it works a lot better. To me,
it works real good.
A 2-person podcast, to me, it's just enough talking where nobody's over talking. And we, like, bro, listen to our podcast. We used to talk over each other like all the time.
Yeah.
Now, it's so much better that I be thinking like, damn, bro, we got to be like, we got to get more aggressive, right? Yeah, because we be letting each other talk. We be like, oh, okay, you go.
Yeah.
Nah,
but see, that's why video is so important too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's good to see. I think it's important to see when somebody is taking in the conversation that they're listening to.
Yeah.
I think people appreciate that. And so the visual is super important. Like I say, we're going back to that one moment we had when you was like, you do you think about sleeping with every woman that you, and I had to pause. Like, we had that on camera, man. Man.
Yeah.
That was a classic moment.
That was the episode that fucked up on us, right?
That might have been the blip. I don't know. Might have been the blip.
I think
can't
it
remember.
was though. I think it was one of the episodes that fucked up on us.
Go check out the blip if y'all haven't heard it. But yeah, man. So the visual is so important on all aspects. But yeah, the thing with us doing the two-man show, because I think the ability to, whenever we want to eventually start bringing people in, that just leaves a whole nother dynamic that if we need to, when we want to try to take the show to another level every now and then, we got that to where we can bring that third person in here and there. Yeah. And have that person to talk to and ask questions to them, and they ask questions back to us. And then, like I said, we still babies in it. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? We might get us a Parks or the Maris. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we ain't gonna get no Parks.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We might get somebody off screen.
Yeah, we might get some off screen.
We might get us a Damaris. I fuck with Damaris. Damaris is dope.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If you like a Parks, bro, we ain't gonna start showing your legs, bro, because that's when you start acting all crazy and shit, dog. You might be behind the cameras and hear a voice, but nigga, as soon as you see the little legs dangling, dog, nigga get a whole new voice.
Niggas get cocky.
Niggas start interjecting on shit that don't really concern them. Like, bro, so I don't know about all that, but I will tell you this. I'm excited for whenever we do bring in a third person, just to have that other person bounce stuff, because the reason why I think our podcast is so important and so dope is the fact that we're open to talking with people who have different opinions or different outlooks, different communities than us. Like, I know I wish Phoenix lived in Florida, bro. One time, Phoenix, the dude I used to do, the dude that used to listen to with me on the
Okay, got you.
The dude, you know, he's gay. And
Yeah.
I hate to say that he's gay, but
Yeah, I
he
said
is,
I
man.
got you, so you ain't have to go there. But you know,
Oh, my bad.
it's
dog.
all good, man.
Yeah. But anyways,
It's all good.
Phoenix don't care no way.
Yeah. I said we love everybody.
Yeah, he
man,
don't care.
So
he
it
don't
ain't
care.
us.
He don't care no way, dog. But that nigga, like, his conversation, you think me will open you up? You already know how he get down.
Yeah.
That nigga, boy. Usually when I upload the shit to YouTube, they actually is this for episode for kids. I always put no, but they got an age limit restriction that you can put on it if you want to tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Nigga, we might have put that shit at 21. We had that nigga on there, dog. Like, that nigga gonna turn up. Boy. But the crazy thing is that there's so many other people. We have family members, we have friends,
man,
that we want to get on here, to talk to because man got some older women.
Yeah.
I got some. I got a couple people that I want to get on here.
Yeah,
I want to get some of my white friends on here.
Yeah. It's definitely some dope people that I definitely want to talk to, man.
I'm okay. I want to talk to, like, literally my favorite thing to talk to is the people who got a different outlook than me. And one thing I've learned from doing this podcast, one thing you've taught me, is me and you have similar backgrounds. You're from where you're from is literally. I think your shit, dog. I think my mom's house that she grew up in is literally the next building over from where you used to stay at.
Right.
Like, so my mom grew up literally in the same damn place you grew up. Like, we both went to similar schools. Like, nigga, I lived in Pine Hill, so I literally drove past Evans every damn day. We have a very similar background. But the funny thing is what I've learned here is me and you have completely different outlooks.
Yeah. I won't say completely.
I won't say completely, but when it comes to a lot of scenarios,
for somebody who has like similar walks of life and come from same places, there's a lot of scenarios that we have different experiences on and different outlooks too.
Yeah, I would say the experience part definitely. Me and you definitely have different experience because I don't ask you so many times about the dark skin, light skin thing. You like,
Yeah.
Not really for me, but that's the cool thing about doing these pods, and that's why I think what make us so interesting is that we're not just in an echo chamber where we like, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
For
literally
real,
push each other to be like, nah, bro. Like, for instance, last episode when you were talking about
the part-time
fathers, dog, you wasn't rocking with that at all.
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, I had to clarify, but
Yeah.
dog, if this was any two other hosts, I think they would have been like, nah, I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But you push back on it.
Yeah,
Even though,
and I do get, I completely get what
I
you're
get what you're saying, but
yeah.
you still push back.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like how that sound.
Yeah.
Whereas another person would have been like, oh, bro, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, and it just would have been, you know,
it is what it is. Yeah. So that's
and,
why I like
and,
about
and
us,
then and at the same time, like, because like it's, a lot of times when we have different, when we believe, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. When we think different things, that I would say just that we agree on a lot of shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you get a good balance of that. You know, you get a good balance of what, and I think for sure you're right. That's what makes us special, man. And when we disagree, we just disagree, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't you know, sometimes niggas start hating each other because of small disagreements. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's what the podcast is about, man. And I think so many people appreciate that when I tell them about the podcast. Like I say, shout out to my I can't even say at this point. It's like my older friend at work. You know what I'm saying? Miss Eileen at my job that I work with every weekend. We have great conversations, man. You know, we have great conversation about and it's funny how like a lot of, you know, we fall on the same outlooks a lot of time. You know, she's just very open to different things. but and at the same time, very religious too in her beliefs. You know.
So we got to get her on, bro.
Yeah. I would definitely would like to get on. And she's a, college educated biology major, all that stuff, man. So even if we got into some of that stuff, she'll have we can go a lot of different places with her. A lot of dope people at the job, I definitely want to get my cousin, Marlon on. Shout out to Marlon, who worked for, he's a lawyer at Morgan & Morgan. He a dope person, funny. Get on here, give us some stuff, some game in that realm, and like you say, you got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about in that realm about, changing the judicial system and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that would be a dope episode, man. And so it's a lot of dope people. Then I got people that like the gossip shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't really do that too much.
Yeah,
but when we do dive into, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to. I'm like, I don't know, because you might want to dive into it too much. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah. Yeah, me.
Not you.
No.
I'm talking about that person.
Yeah, the person. And me, I'm just saying, I'm not big on. That's another thing what I like about us. And the crazy thing is this is where I was about to go with T.I. Just real quick, my point on T.I. was basically that I felt like T.I. was kind of in that echo chamber-ish section, but most of his guests, not all, because of course nobody, bro. When you see Alex Jones with T.I., there's nowhere in hell you was like, this the interview I was waiting on. You didn't know that was dropping. Yeah. But the thing is when you have people who talk about, to me, I felt like he was chasing, like, I'm gonna throw 21 on here. Yeah, everybody love T21. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Quavo on here. I don't know if he had one with Quavo.
I'm not sure.
I'm just throwing people out there. But
yeah. But like the people that it's not. I'm gonna have. It makes sense, kind of like if you see him with those.
Exactly. People. Where to me, I feel like, dog, if you know what would be the biggest interview out if they dropped it right now.
What's that?
If if Killer Mike interviewed damn fucking Donald Trump.
Oh yeah.
If Killer Mike interviewed Donald Trump,
for
right?
Sure. Yeah.
On some, and then Killer Mike just and the crazy thing is Killer Mike ain't one of those people that's gonna go crazy on Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. He gonna ask Donald Trump some questions. Yeah. Where Donald Trump gonna be backed in the corner. He be like, oh, okay, but it's not like he hostile where he's gonna be like, bro, you full of shit. You hate black people.
Yeah, for sure.
He gonna be like, hey, what do you suggest you could do for black people? Like, to me, I feel like it's gonna be a good interview.
Yeah.
He gonna push him to get some shit that we gonna like. Donald Trump gonna be like, well, I gotta win them over, so I'm gonna say this shit. And the Killer Mike gonna be like, well, let me push back because that seemed like a pipe dream. Mm-hmm. So my whole thing is the best interviews to me are people like when you don't see the shit coming or the person is intellectually on the same level as somebody or somebody that you want them to interview.
Yeah, I don't want you can bring it out of them because the thing is, like I say, the best type of dialogue to me, man, is thought-provoking dialogue. When you can pull something out of somebody and y'all really have just a great conversation. Like, what do we get from the conversation? If we can pull things and get gems and get good dialogue, y'all can be on two totally separate planes. But if y'all pulling from one another, y'all getting good conversation, y'all making each other think. It don't have to be a whole bunch of action going on.
Yeah, because let me ask you this, and I don't know the answer to this. I'm just asking you. Mm-hmm. Did you watch the Nicki Minaj and Joe Budden interview?
Nah, I didn't. Yeah.
Did you you didn't need the interview?
Yeah. For me,
that
I didn't need it.
It's Joe Budden wasn't. I think that interview is made for her fan base. Mm-hmm. To me, that didn't serve as anybody that Joe. I don't think nobody who fucked with Joe was like, bro, I gotta hear this interview.
It's hard to say.
No, bro. I guarantee you, if you ask Joe's audience, would they have an interview with her or had a regular episode? Which one they would prefer?
They probably would prefer the regular episode.
And that's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is it's yeah, people are gonna listen to it because it's there.
Yeah.
But that video, I guarantee, didn't do numbers that they thought it was gonna do.
I did numbers though.
I guarantee it didn't do the numbers they thought it was gonna do, because you're a regular. You listen to damn fucking Joe regularly. You didn't watch it,
Right.
so the numbers had to be projected that you were going to watch it.
I don't know. It's tough.
I don't think they went into the interview thinking like, oh, only the Nicki Minaj fans are gonna listen to it, but the casual Joe Budden listener is not gonna want to care for it. I know I didn't. I know I looked at it and I said, oh, he interviewed what's his name? That's cool. I'll just wait till the excerpts come out.
Right.
They're gonna talk. They're gonna come out.
I got you.
On
I mean, but
Breakfast Club or something.
the numbers were strong though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
You think it was strong as a J. Cole interview?
stronger than J. Cole.
Stronger than a Drake interview with Elliot?
With Elliot? Well, Drake is Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake is Drake.
Nicki.
Drake is Drake.
Okay, so who's on Nicki's level that could that you think would have had as strong as numbers as her?
On Nicki's level, I mean, there's other people that would have done great numbers too, but what I'm just saying, like somebody like Drake, who don't really sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like who, within what, let's say like the last 5 years, how many interviews that he don't even, like Nicki will still go to a radio station. Or you know what I'm saying? Or she had her own joint.
Nicki ain't going on damn radio station.
Yeah, she'll go to a radio station.
Who radio station?
Her last album, she went to 95. Hot 95, she went.
That's nigga, you made that seem like that was 99 102 jams or something. Like,
No, but I mean, it's if we talking as far as radio that you see on YouTube, it's either we know Breakfast Club is Breakfast Club, but like so she don't really rock with them like that. That's why she didn't go there. But Hot 95, she went there and sat down. You know.
I don't know though.
So, but in versus with, like I say, with Drake, it's like you lucky if you get that Drake interview. You know what I'm saying?
So Angel Martinez had an interview with Post Malone.
Mm-hmm.
You think Nicki Minaj is gonna do numbers more than Post Malone and Angie?
I can see them being about the same. I can see it being about the same. And then too, I don't know, is Post really?
Post don't do too many interviews.
Yeah, but like, is that really like Angie's realm? You know what I'm saying?
I don't see him talk to niggas less.
But don't know what I'm saying. So like, would the numbers be? That would almost be like the same way you saying it's more like Nicki fans tuning in versus the people that watch Angie on the regular. That would be like Post is big, so like it would be more like Post fans tuning in.
I think regular niggas will listen to the Post too. I think so.
What you mean, like regular niggas would just tune in just to see like what he talking about?
Yeah.
That don't listen to him?
No, niggas that listen to him but don't even necessarily that rock with Angie, or niggas who don't listen to him and still rock with Angie. I think they still gonna check out the interview.
Well, I definitely think niggas that rock with Joe listen to, you know what I'm saying? But just for me, I just wasn't personally like checking for it. You know what I'm saying?
My whole thing is and this is why I think the industry is like this. And the crazy thing is now we're in the industry, but certain niggas you're not gonna want to interview. And to me, I hate to say this, but Nicki Minaj is somebody I wouldn't want to interview, only because I already know when I interview her, I'm gonna be given the question that she want to be asked. I'm not gonna have a regular interview with her, a casual conversation. And if we do, I gotta tell you where it's gonna go. And even if I was to give her a free all interview, she's so media trained that she's not gonna give me the sound bites I want. Lil Baby, he don't seem to be media trained. He's probably gonna give me a little bit more, even though he probably is somewhat. Post Malone don't even fucking do interviews, so I know he's not as media trained as Nicki. So you're gonna get way more from a Post that you're gonna ever get from Nicki. And on top of that too, the biggest thing, and this is what everybody says with Joe, when Joe does interviews, it's almost like he's their friend. Mm-hmm. So he gives softball questions, and then he'll say, "Oh, I like he literally like when he does have these interviews with people, it's not like he's hitting them hard with questions over the head that like that dude said that you said interviewed him, and him hit with a hey, seen you with Rory."
Yeah.
He's not gonna do that
Right.
all. So my whole thing is to me that's number one why you wouldn't want to see a Joe Nicki Minaj interview, because it's only gonna be servicing the Nicki Minaj fans. It's not gonna service me because I don't listen to Nicki Minaj, and if I'm listening to a Nicki Minaj interview, I want something fucking juicy. I want something to be, hey, bro.
The only reason why I would probably say I disagree with that was because the last time they sat down, it was crazy. So
it was crazy, but it was rah crazy.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, you would have niggas just to tune in off of, let's see what if it's any of that possibly there.
But it wasn't Joe because, like you said, it was more of a friendly banter with Joe. Joe, oh man, you know I love you, type shit.
On her part, it wasn't really that, bro. That shit.
Oh man, you must have watched 2 different episodes.
Oh yeah, because they kicked Joe out of that shit.
They kicked Joe out, but the thing is they kicked Joe out, and then she came and did Joe a podcast.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you wouldn't have knew that they was finna do that shit though, based off of that one.
But it came on back to back.
No, I'm saying, but you wouldn't have knew that would have happened though. That they was gonna shoot it. That like if all you heard was that, you would have been like, oh, ain't no way that's gonna happen. Like, listen, like I didn't know that until I saw them take a picture. I was like, oh, these niggas got together again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, the thing is though, if you listen to the interview, she was mainly saying that Rory and Maul were hating. I mean, no, Rory and Joe was hating on her, and Maul loved her.
Yeah.
So she was fucking with Maul because Maul was like, "Oh, these niggas act like they don't know." But it wasn't like no disrespectful shit. Like they were like,
yeah. But
so
see, like for me, I'm more saying that there was a factor to where, and like you say, I ain't gonna give people too much credit for being smart. So it was, I knew that. I don't know how many fans, like just on face value, would look at it and be, oh, let me just click in and see if it's any fireworks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was still a factor there of that, even though it was no fireworks from that perspective of what they got from the last time they sat down.
Dumb if they thought that was gonna happen.
Hey, you said don't give them too much credit, bro.
I know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting them know. If you watch that shit thinking that, you are dumb. There's no way, because Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj. She chooses who she wants to have fucking interviews with. Period. But my whole thing is to me, that interview, I wasn't gonna check it. They like, it literally had a 0% chance of
I feel you.
There's no way I was gonna, like, I knew for a fact. Now, if Joe Budden was to interview Kendrick, I'll listen to it. If he listened to somebody like Kodak Black, I'll listen to it. Kodak Black ain't media trained. I know for a fact I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some. Even with Joe giving him softball questions, the nigga gonna say some shit that I'm gonna get a little bit of him, and that's all we looking for. Interviews, literally, all I'm trying to do when we're doing this podcast is give the viewers more of Maine, to know how, oh, this is Maine, and be somewhat entertaining. But at the same time, I want them to feel like, oh, bro, they know Maine a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, see, I ain't gonna lie. That kind of made me want to go and look at it now, just to see.
I don't want to.
Oh no, but only on the opportunity of to see what was a possibility of her giving more. You know,
I could answer that question without even watching that shit, because I know, like I said, I seen the excerpts. So from seeing the excerpts, I know that some of the stuff, like I asked somebody too who watched it, what was it about, and he even told me, he was like, bro, and he's a religious Joe.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, I'm not interested in it. The only thing that came out of some interest was that she felt slighted by Kanye West as a black woman, but he said as a married man that how does it look him giving it to her when he could do it for Kim?
Mm-hmm.
Which, hey, that's her opinion. They both literally, there's no wrong answer in that because at the end of the day, shit, that is his fucking wife.
Yeah.
And literally, that's her fucking brand. Her, like, it's not like she's out here being a college professor. Like, literally, she's famous for being famous.
Yeah.
So, nigga, you got to give those brand deals to her.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you out here and say that you for equality and you want what's name, help somebody else. See, my biggest thing is too, and we talk about this all the time, I'm not big on celebrities bigging up brands that give them money and then that person coming out and say, oh,
I don't like stand behind it.
not stand behind it, that they like they're for black businesses and always talking about as black artists we gotta work so hard, but at the same time, bro, you're arguing about you're split with a record company. Mm-hmm. You're making millions of dollars, but yet you're taking money from Fendi, who literally, dog, the owner of I forgot the name of the Louis Vuitton. I think he has Fendi. Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Hennessy. Dog, that nigga's the third richest person on the damn fucking planet. Yeah. So I don't want to hear no shit about nigga what you support or you trying to get what you get millions already when there's like a big gap between you and me.
Right.
And there's down and not even me, because I even you know I'm very, like I say, I'm always big on me. I don't even like to put myself in it because I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like nigga I'm at the bottom of the barrel. Mm-hmm. To a lot of people, I'm at the top.
Yeah, yeah.
So my whole thing is, bro, how am I supposed to believe you for our community when at the same time you'll take money from another community who's already, you making them richer? Because the thing about it is, Nicki Minaj ain't stupid.
Yeah.
If she's, the reason they want her to wear Fendi is, who do you think they were trying to get to buy Fendi? White people?
Right.
No.
Right.
That's not it. They're trying to get other people who literally, let's be honest, we already know the statistics. Our community makes the least amount of money out of everybody. So basically, they're trying to get us to live beyond our means.
Yeah, yeah.
Because y'all look so glamorous. So my whole thing is like, bro, do better. See me, because like I told you, like when we were talking about would I go on a show with my girl, what's her name? I was joking and laughing and saying, nah, I want her to get money. But at the same time, there's certain things, I have morals that I'm not going to rock with. Fendi right now could give me some money and I'm probably turn it down. Only because and my wife will tell you this. I'm not just saying this just to say it. Now, if it's $1 million, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to rock some Fendi and be like, look, dog, I'm just joking. I was playing. But all jokes aside, though. All jokes aside, though. All jokes aside. I don't rock with luxury brands. I think it's so whack that we up a brands that were started in another country.
Right. For
people that don't even look like us.
Yeah.
And we're wearing that shit and it validates us. That shit is the wackest thing. Yeah. That's the whack. That shit,
I never
that
liked
shit
that.
is so whack. So you will never hear me buying Fendi. What's name? And even if Fendi gave me $1 million, honestly, I would tell them, bro, you give me $1 million and I will run this ad. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna still have my stance. I'll run your ad, but nigga, what I say in this pod, you gotta live with that. Right. I'm gonna run the ad, but I'm gonna be at the end, be like, nigga, y'all, shit, nigga, I ain't spending no damn money on no Fendi. Hey, if y'all want to do that, y'all do what y'all gotta do. Because I think you said this shit last week, bro. We can't. There's only a few. There's a few that's gonna rock the Fendi, but there's gonna be some that don't buy the Fendi. Yeah, there's gonna be some Fendi that be like, man, fuck that Fendi. That's like us. But my whole thing is, I don't personally feel comfortable rocking with Fendi and then being like, bro, nigga, Fendi gave me all this money, and then now I'm up here, and then I'm like, shit, nigga, Spotify, nigga, need to run me my money, dog. Because, they ain't paying me. They paying me damn fucking 10 cents per stream.
Right.
Fuck that shit, man. Well, I'm taking money from damn fucking Fendi to promote them. And I'm draped off in Fendi, dog.
Yeah.
I got $2 million in my damn bank account, and I'm complaining about some shit while selling shit to niggas who don't got no money. Dog, hell, fuck no, dog. I can't rock with that. Not me.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Not me, dog. But dog, before we wrap this shit up, dog, we got to touch on it. I just need your prediction, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the playoff just started. NBA playoff just started, dog. Nigga, I need a prediction, dog. I need you to cement this prediction right now, dog, so we can run this shit back.
Okay.
So, nigga, just give me somebody from the East, dog.
From the East, from the East,
we got Brooklyn, we got Milwaukee, we got the Heat.
Yeah.
76ers.
Right now, the way things stand right now, I'm probably gonna rock with something made me want to pick Miami, but
in the East,
yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, the reason why I say that because like if Victor Oladipo,
oh Lord Jesus, I know you're gonna say
if he 80%.
80%, but 80% of what?
80%.
We ain't seen him in like 2 years.
Yeah, if he 80% of what he was
2 years ago.
2 years ago,
What's the chance of that?
it's a good chance. It's a good chance.
Let's be honest with ourselves.
I mean, he just dropped 40 the other night, so you know.
Who was playing, bro?
I don't know.
Exactly.
No, I'm just saying I don't know, but you know what I'm saying.
Hey, listen, no starter was playing, dog. No starter.
Hey, man, get your legs up under you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
get your legs up under you.
Hey, is that who you want to pick?
Nah. I'm just saying they deep though. That's all I'm saying, bro. And if you add Victor Oladipo, I won't even say 80. Give me 75%. That mean he can get you 17, 16 a game and play good defense. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, what they giving you at 100?
Huh? Oh, at 100, well, it's too many niggas mouths to feed.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, but he can do. I'm saying the option of having multiple dudes that can explode. If somebody have,
how about because 70% is 12 points for him. I'm just being honest.
I don't know. I don't look. I said 75. So that's what's that to you?
13 points.
Nah, bro. That's like that can be 15, 16 points with the defense. You know
Nigga, that's what damn Tyler Hero giving you.
Tyler Hero giving you like 22 a game, bro.
Maybe I fell off. But boy, he wasn't giving all that.
Bro, that nigga averaging like at least 20 a game. And he about to be this. He clear cut 6 man of the year this year. Yeah. That's yeah, bro. So, but I think my heart is with Brooklyn. But I think I gotta go with Milwaukee.
Okay.
I think I gotta go Milwaukee, but my heart is with Brooklyn.
You want me to tell you who my pick is?
Ooh,
Milwaukee, dog.
Milwaukee
coming out the East, dog.
My heart.
Milwaukee, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. We talked about Giannis.
But I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas avoided that Brooklyn smoke though.
I don't think they avoided it.
They avoided that shit.
I don't think they avoided it.
You ain't play nobody. And then
bro, why would they play anybody though?
Cause don't avoid that smoke. Go ahead and win that game.
But why?
Cause get these niggas out early if you real, bro. Get them out the first round.
Bro, they still had to play a play-in, so there wasn't even no chance. That
they getting out of that, so I ain't worried about that.
Listen, Milwaukee coming out though.
I'm just saying they ain't want that Brooklyn smoke.
I owe Giannis an apology. I think last year I said that Giannis, he has athleticism, no skill. He builds on every year. He builds on. Mm-hmm. So I gotta give it to Giannis. Hey, look, you're my MVP, bro. You're my MVP.
That's your MVP?
You see his numbers? Nigga was even better than last year.
You see Joker numbers?
Nah, yeah, Joker was name, but the thing is with Joker, he my second place. There's nothing wrong with him. He just
I can say honestly for me, if you give me any of the top 3, that if any one of them win it, I don't mind.
Nah, it's Giannis, Joker, and B.
Yeah.
And B got to be number 3 for me. And B was number 1, but then them niggas started losing.
Yeah.
When he's doing that shit by himself, and mind you already know how I feel about James Harden.
Yeah,
I don't think James Harden is the savior that they make him out to be.
Nah, he ain't that nigga, man. I don't listen. Either he done lost it, or things came out that KD was not feeling the way he came in training camp as far as how in shape he was. So I might be telling you got to step out of them strip clubs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, it's not even that. Nigga, you got to stay playing fucking basketball, dog. Dog, these niggas get around these rappers and they feel like, and it's so weird to me because these niggas make damn fucking 20 times more than damn fucking rappers. I don't get why they so enamored with that lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, but that's how it's always been, though. Rappers are infatuated with the sports culture, and basketball or athletes are kind of infatuated with the hip hop culture or rap culture.
Well, that because we grew up in it. Hip hop stars. I mean, growing up, you are most urban people listen to rap. So of course, everybody and their mama want to be a rapper. So I understand that, but nigga, you're famous now.
Mm-hmm.
If you want that lifestyle, bro, you can have it around yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to go around. And then if you do, go hang around Jay-Z. Why you hang around?
I mean, Jay-Z might not be cool to you at this point, though. I mean, because I'm pretty sure in Jay-Z era when he was the nigga, the niggas that was around him was like Bron. That was the niggas that wanted to, I'm trying to be around Jay.
But this is the crazy thing is that though, and this is the thing that I don't get, is that the NBA player, the rappers are older than the NBA players. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? Because you think about it. 2 Chainz is what?
Like 40 something.
Lil Baby is damn near probably older than, or he probably, well, how old Lil Baby? 25,
Lil Baby
26?
like in his 20s, yeah.
Okay, so he might be the, and mind you, he's one of the youngest rappers. Drake is older than, I ain't gonna lie, Drake is still older than KD and Steph. Drake is probably the only rapper that literally hangs around there with NBA players his age. Everybody else hang out with them young niggas. Like, bro, what are you doing hanging out with niggas that are damn fucking 25? Bro, you damn near fucking 33 in the league. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it go, man. Niggas like to be around. But like, weird. I don't know, man.
But who your West? Who you got from the West?
In the West, let me see, bro. In the West is wide open, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That West is wide open. Damn.
I'll tell you my pick first. My heart would Golden State. Yeah. Shit, they might as well be called the Golden State. But Golden State, I just want them to win a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I feel like niggas forgot that like they were that before KD got there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind them winning. But there's, like you say, it's wide open. If I had to choose one team,
look at the standards real quick.
I wouldn't choose Milwaukee. I'd probably have to choose Phoenix, dog. Phoenix looked tough.
It's just, I don't know. The Phoenix, for real, I ain't gonna lie, they got to show me, bro. Cause like I feel like, I mean, I know this is a new year, but Kawhi don't go down. I know you don't like to play what if, but they went to 6-game series with just Paul George. They not winning that. They not winning that series if Kawhi is healthy, bro.
I don't know about that, dog.
Nah, they ain't winning that shit, man.
Dog, so let me ask you this: who's stopping them this year then?
Huh? I mean, well, let me look at the standards just to get my round, because like I said, I feel like it's wide open. I feel like it's that wide open, bro, where anybody can come out. This shit wide open as fuck, bro. Like anybody can beat anybody. Like I wouldn't be surprised, like niggas saying that Memphis is finna make easy work of Minnesota. I wouldn't be surprised.
Most people got Minnesota beating.
Nah, people got Memphis winning that series, but
not the NBA crew.
And for real, these niggas, they must be trying to just get ahead of
Nah, TNT NBA crew only.
They got Timberwolves beating Memphis.
Yeah, only Charles Barkley is the only one that said that. No, not Charles. Kenny. Kenny's the only one who picked Memphis.
I think. That made me feel like they looking at just the top end talent.
Nah, they just saying that they playing with house money, and they said that if D'Angelo play anything like he played the last
that's
game,
what I'm saying. I feel like
they say that he's a tough guard because I guess every time Ja played, averaged like 22 points.
Yeah.
And Russell averaged like 31.
Yeah. That's why I say I feel like they kind of probably looking at the top end talent, man. Because if you're looking at the top 3 guys, you're talking Cat, you're talking D'Lo, you're talking Anthony Edwards. Those 3 versus Memphis top 3. I mean, you got dudes over there averaging almost 20 a game. You got Dylan Brooks back, who can lock up and give you 20 a game. You know what I'm saying? We know what Ja do. That team is just good, man. But like even
and they have the third lowest damn fucking salary.
Yeah, young
that
boys
shit's
over there.
Fucking,
Yeah.
That's the craziest part to me.
Get them a true number 2 guy, which I don't know. But like I was saying, I wouldn't be surprised if Minnesota get that. To me, that can end up being like the best series in the first round. Honestly, with Memphis, with Minnesota, and Minnesota showed you last night that they got depth. You know what I'm saying? They got other dudes that can go get it on that team for them. So that's gonna be
Murray
interesting.
coming back?
Who?
Murray
for
Denver.
For Denver, they looking like he might not come back.
Okay, they said that he might. Jamal Murray and what about Michael Carter?
Nah, he looking like he might not either. But even so, that nigga was playing like trash. Like I remember this nigga. They paid this nigga like, unless his back was already hurt before during the season, this nigga was average like 11 points, and they gave him like $200 million. And I'm like, this nigga, he kind of remind me of the type of nigga, I got that bread, dog. I'm just finna chill. I get that feeling from him. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
Why, cause you like a little pretty boy?
Nah. It's just some of these niggas just be content with just chilling, bro. Like this new era of basketball players. I mean, every era had these guys where they get the money, they just content. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of, I just look at the nigga was averaging like 17 and 8. Then you come into the next season and you only putting up 11 points, and they give you based off your best season, they gave this. I'm not giving him no $200 million off of 17 and 8.
He sounds like some other player that's on his team.
Hey, but he getting paid appropriate though. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, and now
he getting paid appropriately,
like a third option,
a fourth. Yeah, man.
Well, nah, he making $100 million, so I ain't gonna lie. That's third option per people money. But okay, so who you got then?
At the West, that's tough. Looking at the land, I'm going Golden State, man.
Okay,
I'm going Golden State. Getting it all together. Just looking at the landscape. If Kawhi came back though,
oh man, Lord,
I ain't gonna lie, boy.
Lord Jesus, hey man,
if Kawhi came back, I like them.
We almost, look, we at 220, dog. Hey, look, we gonna wrap it up after that damn miracle.
I'm just saying, if that boy if that Terminator walk through there, shit gonna get shook up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, that ain't happening.
Shit gonna get shook up if Terminator come.
Hey, listen, and if he come, how many games he playing per series? 2?
If he come back, he gonna come back for a reason.
Hey, look, what? How many games he playing per series? 2 games? 3.
Say what you want.
3. 3 if it fall on weekend.
Listen. Say what you want. That boy right.
Listen. Say what I want. When I would give him this. When he does play, he's the king of the mid range. They say what's name good at mid range? This man do not miss in the mid range.
Yeah.
But you got to suit up to play, though.
Yeah.
If you on that bench because you resting, that ain't no real bad. Bruh, That nigga's making too much money, dog, to play half the season.
The man ain't played no half of the season, man.
What he playing?
The man played at least 70% of the season, bro. Maybe more. What?
Man, come on now, man.
Come on, bro. The first 2 years in LA, he wasn't playing half of the season, man.
Come on, man, dog. 70%, dog. Come on now,
70%, bro.
That's literally got to be the top.
Huh?
That got to be the top.
Yeah, he probably down, bro. Listen, I just need you to be right for the playoffs, man. Let's get to the playoffs, bro.
Okay,
you know
because remember, there's only 82 games, and nigga missed more than 20 games. Are you kidding me?
I don't think so, man.
You got a phone right there.
I don't think so.
Dog, you got a phone right there, and you got what's name reference.
Yeah,
you got NBA reference right there, dog.
Let's look at the first 2 seasons in LA. Then we're gonna get out of here, man.
Yeah, dog. Cause I just want to prove him right before wrong. I got to prove him wrong before we end the pod.
Hey, listen. Last time we had one of these, bro. What you said? What Luka was usage rating was like a 70% or something like that.
Hey, it seemed like it, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Nigga seemed like he always. He number 4, dog. I give him, and then number 5, I'll give Devin Booker in my MVP race.
Let me see where we at.
Cause Luka been hooping too, dog.
All right, so 2019 played 57 games.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what percentage that is.
57, and it's
out of 82.
At 82.
Yeah.
So I mean, if 60%, 60 would have put him at 22 games.
Mm-hmm.
So he missed 25 games out of 80.
Mm-hmm. So
he's definitely under 75% because 75 out of 100 is damn fucking 75%. So he's definitely under what's name. So 8 games is 10%. And you say how many games he played?
57.
57. 8 times. He played 71%. 72%. Ooh.
I said at least 70, bro.
Barely.
I said at least 70, man.
He barely made it. And it's probably
and on top of that, I don't know how many games. Because what year was the bubble year? What year were you coming off of that one?
That's 19.
Was that 2021 the bubble or?
No,
that's 19.
19, 20.
All right, so the next year they played less games, right? They didn't play a full 82 season, right?
Yeah, but it was like 70 something.
70. So he played 52 games last season. So and they only played 70. So we bought another 70. Yeah, so yeah, man. 70%, dog.
Nigga, I'm mad that you didn't get hype.
I'm just saying, bro.
You get hype for him to play.
No, all I'm just saying, bro. I just need you play 70% and then just be ready for the playoffs.
Let me ask you this: is that fair? If you're a fan,
if you need to sit down, sit down.
So you pay your money and you don't even know when he gonna play.
Hey, you need to figure that out as a fan, bro.
Oh hell no, dog. Not when the fans are paying your goddamn salary.
Hey man. You know what kind of player you're dealing with, bro. So you got to.
So basically, you saying, nigga, go find another team to be a fan.
I'm just saying, be careful. No, if you're a fan of the team, then you come to seeing the team. Bro, I went to see an Orlando Magic game. You think I came to? I ain't trying to shit on none of my dogs out there, but
no, we can be honest. We can shit on them, nigga. You didn't come there to go see any individual. They ain't there yet.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Paul George played. That's good enough for you, bro. You got PG.
Hey, look, yeah. Let's go ahead and end this one. Cause he's getting disrespectful now, dog. Now he just telling y'all niggas, hey, go find another team that's more stable.
I'm not saying that, bro. If you're a Clipper fan, you're a Clipper fan. If you're a Kawhi fan, you already know what you got to deal with Kawhi. So
if you're a Kawhi
choose
fan,
accordingly.
So if you're a Kawhi fan, what tickets do you buy?
Hey, you gotta figure that out, please.
Hey, don't buy one. Don't buy when they play the Magic. He definitely resting that damn game.
Yeah, you gotta figure that out, man. You know what I'm saying? 70% though,
bro.
I don't even know what we gonna call this one, man. I don't even know what we gonna call it.
You know what? We gonna surprise this one, dog. We'll call it something in post, dog.
Yeah.
We'll figure out in post, dog. Cause sometimes it be hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to it. I'm like, oh, damn, it's a perfect name. But then I'll be like, oh shit, we already named it.
Yeah.
So In post, we're going to have something for y'all, dog.
So we'll figure it out, man. So again, man, this has been another episode of the Supervillains Podcast. As always, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. If you haven't subscribed already, smash that subscribe button.
Yeah. Hit
Holla
that
at your
button,
boys. Episode 52, untitled at the moment, man. But again, we appreciate y'all. Follow us, listen to us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. We on Tidal? I can't remember.
We're on Tidal, but we on Deezer. We on a lot, though.
We on a lot, man.
Whatever you got, we on there.
We on there, man. Just look us up, man. And again, I can't say enough. We appreciate the listeners that we have. And as we always say, man, even if you're a villain, you're a hero for someone. We'll holler at y'all.
We out.